Please take the time to visit podsurvey.com/peasants to complete a short 21-question survey. Participants in the survey will be entered into a chance to win a $100 Amazon gift card. The survey can be taken multiple times, so feel free to visit back each month for your chance to enter the drawing. Please help support the show by using our Amazon links located in the description anytime you purchase anything from Amazon. It's a great way to support the show while just going about your normal business shopping on Amazon.com. Also, check out our storefront for Drunken Peasants recommended merchandise. Patreon pledges of $5 or more will now receive 2 private shows each month. In addition to the private shows, Patreon pledges of $10 or more will receive the Drunken Peasants post show after each episode of the Drunken Peasants, Ben and Billy's monthly shitty movie review, and regular behind-the-scenes vlogs with Ben and Billy. Sign up anytime to catch the future shows as well as past content. If you want to catch the post shows but you're not a patron, click the join link below this video to become a member of the Drunken Peasants channel. In addition to each post show, you'll also get special badges and emojis that you can use in the Drunken Peasants live chat. Streamlabs will be open for the duration of each episode. Click the link below to send us a message. Donations $20 and above will be read out through text-to-speech and will require our immediate attention. All donations below $20 will be read at the end of each segment. Keep an eye out for our weekly Streamlabs goal, which if we meet, we will do an extra show the following week. If you find any content you'd like to see us cover on the show, send it to drunkenpeasantsinbox@gmail.com. All submissions will be reviewed for possible usage in a future episode. Click the Discord link in our description to join the Drunken Peasants Discord. Interact with other Drunken Peasants fans in text and voice chat, as well as the peasants themselves. Visit the Google Play Store and download the Drunken Peasants app to catch the audio version of the show while you're on the road. In addition to the app, the audio-only version of the show is also available through iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, SoundCloud, and other audio platforms. That's all we have for now. Enjoy the show.
Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Say, man, you got a joint? No, you know. It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Oh, hello everybody and welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast, episode 562. And joining us once again from Hannibal and Monty's shit show, Hannibal and Monty, thank you.
Yeah.
Gracing us with your presence.
Thank you.
So,
thank you for having us.
You know,
yes, it's always fun to be here.
You know, I almost feel like I'm having deja vu, like almost like you guys were supposed to both be here, but then you weren't.
Well, Hannibal got caught up, and there's supposedly a story behind that, right?
Yeah. Funny you mentioned that.
Did you want to share with us your terrible story?
Yeah. Damn. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I was in New Orleans. So a couple weeks ago, go back. A couple weeks ago, I had the worst week ever. Right? Like, fucking, like car engine exploded, laptop exploded, got fired from work. It's like all kinds of shit that could possibly go wrong. All went wrong all at the same time. And I went to New Orleans so I could get my computer fixed and also do a live show with Monty. And I ended up taking the bus there instead of driving because I wanted to leave my car in Atlanta so my girlfriend could do whatever she needed to. Monty's in New Orleans, and as we were trying to, Monty and I was bringing me to the bus station that morning. The morning we were supposed to do the show, right? So we're gonna do the show like at 8 o'clock at night or 8 p.m. Eastern time. And we get to the bus station, and as I'm walking up to the bus, they're like, I go outside and the bus is gone. And I'm like, yo, it's like there's no bus out there. So I go back inside. I'm like, yo, the bus is gone. It's like, no, man, the bus going back to Atlanta is out there. I said, no, man, there's nothing out there. So then he walks outside with me, and it's like, yo, the bus is gone. I'm like, nigga, I told you that. I told you the bus was gone. What the So anyway, I go back inside, and then the bus captain or the bus president, I don't know what the fuck he is. You know what I'm saying? The guy who decides when buses come and go. Fucking, he decides to tell me he's having a conversation with the cashier and the baggage handler, but he's obviously talking to me, but he's talking to them about me. And he's like, what people need to realize is you can't just show up here 5-10 minutes before the bus leave. You got to get here. Like, if you was catching the plane, you had to catch the plane an hour before check-in so you could do this and that. I'm like, yeah, but that's a plane. It's a bus. Chill the whole fuck out. All right? You know what I'm saying? And it was like, but I got to be calm. I'm not trying to turn this into a what's eating Hannibal moment. So I'm like, I got to fall back and just kind of let him diet bitch me out. Right, so I allow this shit to happen, and then they even though they don't do refunds or rescheduling and shit like that once you miss your bus, they were like, look, we recognize the bus left way early, so we're gonna switch it out for you, right? Yeah. I said, no, this isn't MF Doom. I'm Hannibal to be Animal. Goddamn it, Cold War 45. It's Hannibal. You know what I mean? Although I can see how with this middle piece missing, that it could give you an MF Doom. Yeah. You know, shout out to MF Doom. He is the second dopest producer I know that also wears a mask. So, you know what I'm saying? So, anyway, they end up rebooking the ticket, and they was like, oh, yeah, the next bus leaves at 10:30 p.m. And I'm like, oh, that's trash. I'm like, all right, so I'm gonna miss the peasants. And so, or if I catch the peasants, then we literally have to leave right at this time so we can get to the bus station. So Monty and I are working out the logistics and shit. We go back to his house. We're working on some show shit, and then look at the ticket, and it's like, man, this shit isn't for 10:30 p.m. This shit is for 10:30 a.m. We got to go right back to the bus station. So it was just, and then for some reason the bus trip going there at 10 in the morning, like it's a 7-hour ride. So I left at 10 in the morning and I got to Atlanta at 11:30 p.m.
Wow.
It was bullshit.
Yeah, it should took 13 hours. But if I'd have left at 8 o'clock in the morning, I'd have got there at 4 in the afternoon. But because I left 2 hours later, that trip that was supposed to take 6-7 hours ended up taking fucking 13 hours.
Beef Swellington wants to know if you received the package they sent, Monty.
I have not yet. I checked the post office box day before yesterday. I'm going back tomorrow morning to check.
Yeah, we checked that shit. So we check that shit all the time. So yeah, basically, Greyhound is the reason that I missed the show. So it wasn't on me; it was on Greyhound. And for the record, I was planning on I was already wearing the mask on the bus, which actually isn't that weird when you're on the bus because people on the bus people.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
They don't really worry about that shit,
dude. Pimp Monk rides Greyhound like literally all over the country. He rode it from Mississippi all the way to Seattle and back before. So he's like a bus
he's bus people
veteran.
Pimp Monk is bus people.
He is a bus person. He is. It's true. Now, but before we move on with the show, few quick announcements. We have a goal that we have our normal weekly goal that starts with this episode.
Yeah.
But we also have a goal just for this episode.
Episode-specific goal.
If we meet it by the end of the regular show, which is like 2.5 hours, then Billy's going to go live from a bathtub. He's going to take a weed bath.
A weed bath.
Don't worry, he's not going to be naked. He's just going to be mostly naked.
I can't be naked?
No, you can't be naked.
Oh. Okay, yeah, sorry guys. I won't be able to be fully naked.
He's got this weed-infused bath bomb, I think
it was made by a friend of mine for 420. It's got weed all up in it, so it's gonna be the oils and stuff are gonna seep into my skin. My
we'll
pores,
see if it happens. We
pores.
gotta hit 420, and yes, this goal goes towards our regular
weekly goal.
Our regular weekly goal for a bonus show.
Yeah,
everyone, if you're watching right now, please like the stream. Please subscribe. Do all that fun shit, and make sure you're watching with the Brave browser, which is now at about between like 42 and 43 cents each.
Damn.
Which is amazing. Use the link in the description to download it. By the way, I just got an alert for the Brave browser the other day that like they unlocked the ad viewing.
Oh yeah?
On mine, but I haven't gotten any yet. I've been looking to see, but I haven't gotten any yet. Send us your tokens. Check it out. You never know what's going to pop up. And that's, you know what? That's part of the reason why the value went up so much is because they're starting to put the ad viewing in there.
Really?
Yeah.
You never know what's going to pop up. That's funny because they have pop-up blockers. And if we made our 420 goal, I might have a pop-up in the bathtub. You don't know.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
We don't know what'll happen.
We're not gonna.
You never know what's going to pop up, Ben. You just
we
said
know
it.
that. We know that.
You just said
we know
it.
this is not going to happen.
You never know.
All right, I've got two different troll or not a trolls. So we're gonna go with that.
Not a troll.
So this first one, I'm just gonna play it because it's whatever. Say what you want to say about it, and then the other one is kind of way more ambiguous than this one.
I'm literally shaking and crying
Wait.
right now.
Right off the gate. Is that a Tucker Carlson mug?
Yeah.
And T-shirt.
Yeah, but it looks like the Tucker Carlson mug also
has
a picture of Tucker Carlson on the mug.
Drinking the mug.
Like it's Tucker Carlson. It's a Tucker Carlson mug of Tucker Carlson drinking a mug of Tucker Carlson.
It's a tuckception.
No, is it wrong that I want that mug?
It's not wrong. It's wrong if you put your mouth up to it, though. If you actually drink from it, it's wrong.
By the way, we'll read all the Streamlabs at the end of this segment.
I like how she has that Donald Trump art in the background. Probably something she made on wine night for like MAGA wine night, wine and painting. You see like
That's
basic
a thing?
bitches. Yeah, basic bitches do wine and painting
bitches.
nights. Yeah, she's the most basic bitch right here.
She has a nice arm tattoo.
Well, yeah.
Let's see where this goes. I'm curious. Oh my God.
Cheers, bud.
Cheers, bud.
And she's crying.
This is a wonderful endorsement for my movie.
Leave Tucker Carlson alone.
Troll.
Leave him
Troll.
alone.
Troll.
He didn't do anything wrong. He has nothing to apologize for. As a Canadian.
As a Canadian, all right. I love it when a sentence starts off this way.
I can't say enough about saying sorry.
About saying sorry. Oh my God, troll. That was forced.
Yeah.
I can't say enough about saying sorry.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, she's trolling. She's trolling. for
Oh
sure.
my
But
God.
but I want to see just a little more. I'm just curious to see where she's going with this.
All right.
But there's no sorries needed here.
No
Not one. I don't know if you remember the early 2000s, but it was okay to be naughty. In fact, it was encouraged.
It was okay to be naughty. Don't you remember?
It's shock jock radio.
It's shock jock radio.
I really like this girl. Like, whether it's a troll or not, she was obviously one of the early adopters of Girls Gone Wild. I think she was in the third tape before Doug Stanhope signed on.
You know what this is in reference to? Someone found an interview that Tucker had done like 10 years ago on some radio station where he made some kind of rapey comments.
Rapey, not racist.
Yeah.
No, rapey.
Okay.
They were rapey.
I mean, it's a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I heard the radio interview.
Was there an interview?
I didn't. Was there racist stuff too? I just remember him saying like he would bang the Miss Teen South Carolina. Remember the dumb bitch that was like, I think she was Miss Teen South Carolina, and she was like, I personally believe that U.S. Americans don't have maps, and that's why they can't find the Iraq on a map. Have you ever seen that shit before?
Was she trolling?
That one.
Was she trolling? Not a troll?
No.
Damn.
But anyway, that was all over the news at the time, and Tucker Carlson was like, yeah, I'd bang her.
Wasn't there a tape recently where Tucker Carlson got caught saying the Ben word?
What's the Ben word? My name?
No.
Oh.
The
That's what I was wondering. I was
Yeah.
I was wondering too.
The other word that starts with a.
What? You won't even say what the
I won't
first
say
letter
the Ben word. No.
Wow.
I've decided.
Dude.
I'm not saying that even. I'm not even saying that anymore. That's how much I hate it.
Oh
Wow, Billy.
It's the Ben word now.
Now I want to know what the word is.
Say it.
Is it like
Billy.
I'm not gonna say
a real word, or is it like something you made up, like Kleeman or something?
I think he's talking about bandanas. I think.
Yeah,
No.
bandanas.
They're bandanas.
Don't you know what shock jock radio is? I don't.
I don't. She's not a good troll, but she's hot. So,
but I know
fuck
it's supposed to be shocking. Now I'm gonna go on a limb here, because I know you're not allowed to say the C word in Canada. But you know what? Martha Stewart's daughter is a bit cunty, okay? I said it.
Okay.
You said it. It's out there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
she's a troll easily.
You tell me, troll or not a troll?
On this next one.
Yep.
Oh, sure. Oh,
Hey, YouTube. Shelgo 4 here. So today I want to discuss with you why I voted for Donald Trump.
Is this Nostalgia Critics dead?
Now, one of the things that I've been concerned about for the last year and a half or so is the status of the economy. Right now we're $19.5 trillion in debt, and that's not a good place to be. The other issue is Donald Trump is a supporter of the Second Amendment. Now, let's remove the Second Amendment per se from the table and not look at it like we're discussing guns, but more like we're discussing the Constitution per se. The erosion of any of our rights that are laid out in the Constitution is a pretty important thing. And now on the table is the Second Amendment. But
the Second Amendment is not on the table. No one is
not even a little bit.
Yeah, no one is suggesting to take it away and make it so that no one can have guns. It's not on the table. No. I mean, there might be a fringe of people saying repeal it, but it's not happening.
It's a little outdated.
Yeah. They don't have that kind of traction. You know what I'm saying? To repeal the Second Amendment.
It's not
anyway. I want to see. Let's see what
it's not as much outdated as it's vague. It's not specific enough. Well, that's the thing about the Second Amendment. Like, it just says the right to bear arms. You know?
Yeah.
The right to bear arms.
Arms could be like anti-aircraft artillery.
Well, exactly.
So
like the weaponry.
And to go with the bad joke from the intentionally bad joke from the Twilight Zone, it does say a well-regulated,
Sure.
That's part of it.
who's to say that next time around it won't be the First Amendment or the Fourth Amendment, or maybe it'll be a new amendment?
Slippery slope.
Anyway, I feel as though the Republicans are more aware of the Constitution's sensitivity and look at it as the basis for which the government and our country was founded, as opposed to a living document like the Democrats consider it.
Well, the amendments were added after it was founded, right? Like the Constitution was there, and amendments are updated as time goes by as needed.
So, troll or not a troll?
Not honestly, a troll. I think he's just stupid.
Not a troll. Okay.
When it comes to gun owners, I don't think they're able to troll.
Okay, so not a troll.
There's like a gun-tism out there.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think this is a troll.
So we have not a troll across the board.
I think he's serious. I think he's just like, I'm I voted for Trump because they want to take away our guns, and I'm not letting them take away my guns. Murder.
All right.
Like,
I regret to inform you all.
Is troll?
I regret to inform you all that there's a twist to this story.
Is he trans?
Uh-oh.
Hey YouTube, Shelgo4 here. So today I wanted to share with you why I voted for Hillary Clinton.
Wow.
See, you know what? And the worst thing is, we Ben literally we watched him with the shovel in his hand. He dug the fucking hole. He put the leaves and shit all over it, and it was like, "Hey guys, come over here. There's free candy." And then he let us all into it.
Candy.
Yeah. Also, my camera just froze.
I can fix it. I'll fix it.
Now, one of the reasons I thought Clinton was an attractive candidate was because she actually.
So now he's going to talk about all the reasons he voted for Hillary. In the other video, he talked about all the reasons he voted for Trump.
Wow.
Nice.
I see what you did here, Ben.
This is a troll then, right?
Which one is the troll? Are they both troll?
He is.
Okay.
He is the one that is the troll.
The little son of a bitch.
Either that or he's just dumb like Jared Genesis and can't remember like the shit that he said 10 minutes ago.
Maybe
that only happens.
He filmed two videos in his trunk to see if one of them would go viral, and that was the side he was going to be on from then on.
The only
you know what? And then was the real twist would be that he voted for like Jill Stein or fucking Gary Johnson.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just threw his vote in the garbage.
Does he?
All right.
Does he have a Jill Stein video?
No, he has an open can of paint thinner. That explains why his short-term memory is so faulty right now.
Oh.
Not a troll. No, actually, I say troll. I don't know.
Well,
I think
I definitely say troll now.
All right.
Because,
Knowing this further information.
Just remember this next time you're so sure that it's not a troll.
I still think that the last one was not a troll and this one is a troll.
What?
He was serious about Trump.
He has the exact same like demeanor here that he had in the other one.
Yeah, but why did he vote for Hillary?
It's the same like
'Cause of
nebulous garbage. It's all the talking points.
This is like one of was the Fox News talking points, and then this will be the CNN talking points.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like none of it matters. You
Not
know
a
what I'm
troll.
saying?
He has split personalities.
I think he's just trying to see how many likes he can get. Which I feel like which video had the most views? Was it the Hillary video or the Trump video? I feel like the Trump video would get more views.
A lot of times I don't even examine the video that much. I'll watch a couple minutes of it. Unless it's really short, then I'll and then like maybe sometimes I'll look to see how many views it has, especially if it's a cringe rap video. I look to make sure it's not like a super popular song because there's a better chance of getting a content ID from that. So yeah, I don't normally examine these videos at all, so I don't know. I'm guessing he probably gets like a couple hundred views per video at most. That's my guess.
I think that he's got multiple personalities, and one of them voted for Trump, and the other voted for Hillary.
So, Billy,
that could very well be.
So illegal voting is what took place. Is what you're saying?
Yeah. He voted for both.
Yeah.
He voted for everybody.
Yes.
He wrote everyone on a write-in ballot, and he thought that counted just for everyone.
Can he vote for like?
That's why he's making all these videos saying why he voted for people.
Could he have voted for Trump in the primary and then Hillary when it was actual election time?
Yeah, I think some states require you to register.
But these videos were clearly shot in the same day in the same truck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this isn't like one of these is the primary video and one of these was the fucking nationwide, actual presidential election. These was like same day, fucking same Sonic's parking lot. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the same day.
Unless he has,
the same day. He's trying to see which video would get him more views.
It might not be the same day though.
I would bet the Trump video got more views.
He might have Bart Simpson disease. Where you'd never change, you never change your clothes.
That's called Bart Simpson disease.
Yeah. Because like, have you ever watched Bart Simpson and The Simpsons?
I mean, like
over 30 years,
most cartoon characters don't change their clothes.
30 years, the same clothes.
Like the fact that it would be Bart Simpson disease as opposed to Homer Simpson disease or Lisa Simpson disease, Apu disease, Sideshow Bob disease.
You could call it Elroy Jetson disease. I mean, you could call it Fred Flintstone disease.
Elroy. Well, I think I think since I coined the term, it's Bart Simpson disease.
It's Elroy Jetson disease.
I coined the term.
No.
Yeah.
Hey. Don't step on the toes of Elroy Jetson. How fucking dare you?
Yeah.
Nobody
Elroy
likes
Jetson
Elroy.
does sound like a more legitimate
Yeah,
disease.
I like it better. I like mine better.
No, it's Bart Simpson disease.
I met a white dude named Elroy the other day, but I looked at his name real fast, so I just knew it said Leroy. So I just thought it was gonna be a black guy. And I seen a white guy. I said, I never met a white dude named Leroy. He was like Elroy. I was like, what? Like the cartoon character? Like
yeah.
Yes, of course, it's Elroy. Get it right.
Yeah.
Let me speak to your manager.
Yeah, and it didn't help because the dude kind of looked like a school shooter, so it was really just not the appropriate. You know what I'm saying? Like I definitely want to, help get that dude laid so he doesn't.
Did we get any Streamlabs?
We got a couple a $2 and a $5 one. The $20 one was read out loud.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
The other ones I will pull up right now.
Someone called it Jared Genesis disease. That's true because he's a real person that never changes his clothes.
Gross. Dragon of the West says, just got paid, take my money.
Thank you.
The real reason why Hannibal was held up by Greyhound was movie theater Mandy was angry she didn't get you kicked out of the theater and sabotage your bus ride. And then Josh
Movie
2.0.
theater Mandy. I like it, and it's going to go in our mayonnaise devil playing card set. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for coining that term. And to answer Thrift Store Dan, what's up, homie? Not all white dudes are school shooters. I didn't say he was a school shooter because he was a white dude. I was saying it was like he had on like a tall T-shirt and like some army fatigues and glasses that was like a little too small and like a waspy beard. Like he just looked like he'd killed before and was ready to kill again.
Do I look like a school shooter?
No. You look like a dope MC.
Oh, sweet boy.
Damn.
Yeah. You look like a dope MC who I still have to have words about because you thought that Josie and the Pussycats was better than Wonder Woman. We still gotta have words about that shit.
Yeah, we could talk. And then Josh 2.0 hit us with remember that time Monty and that black guy made Billy uncomfortable saying the Ben word?
Oh.
Wait, we did? Wait.
I
don't remember the Ben word.
What's the Ben word? I don't know what the Ben word is. Like, does it rhyme with Ben?
And I guess
I said
nope.
Doesn't rhyme.
I'm gonna
with Ben.
eat some
Is it a word
edibles
that
right
Ben
now.
uses regularly? See, now I don't know. Why is it the Ben word?
I'm eating a bunch of edibles.
Are you eating some edibles,
Yeah,
Benjamin?
they're delicious.
Are you get stoned?
They're like little Starbursts. They're so good.
Are those the chews?
I got some in the fridge right now. I'm waiting for the show to end so I can, get high as fuck. I can't do it now because I want to be successful and coherent on the show. You guys can be fun. So you guys got this shit down to a science. You know how to be high, engage the guests, do all the segments. Like I wouldn't do. I'd be just sloshing it, just fucking.
Yeah,
just Homer Simpson drool coming out my mouth.
That's Homer Simpson disease.
I gotta wait.
Yeah, Homer Simpson disease is drool coming out of your mouth. Bart Simpson disease is never changing your clothes.
I just feel like there's so many other characters that did that before him, bro. Like fucking Fred Flintstone did that same shit too. I mean, all cartoons do that. Why is it specifically Bart Simpson?
I think that's just the cartoon I identify with since I was about Bart Simpson's age when Bart Simpson first started.
So was I. Yeah, I was in the fourth grade, and Bart was in the fourth grade.
Yeah,
and now I'm almost 38, and Bart is still in the fourth grade. Not only does he never change his clothes, he doesn't age.
Yeah.
Maybe it's all happening in the same day. Did you ever think of that?
I've seen there are YouTube videos out there that try to explain the timeline in The Simpsons and comes up with a lot of pretty weird theories, but it's very interesting.
All right.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I don't know. Simpsons is weird for me because I don't understand. Isn't it still going right now?
Yes,
it's still going.
Yeah,
it's still going. And it's
so
still awesome.
like I was saying, I was in the fourth grade when it came out, and now I'm almost 38, and yes, it's still going.
Not only are they
it's
still
going on
going
that long,
not only are they still going, but Disney just bought them. So they're about to be.
Shit.
I can't wait for that Avengers Star Wars Simpsons crossover.
Yeah.
Disney is about to. Disney has almost collected all of the Infinity Stones.
Just wait until they have pro wrestling.
And once they get pro wrestling, they'll have all the virginity stones, and nerds won't be able to get laid again.
Oh, dude, they'll buy D&D and Magic the Gathering.
Dude, they cannot.
And Pokemon, or do they already have Pokemon?
Do you know who? I don't know. They don't own Pokemon.
Okay.
Does Nintendo still have a controlling stake in the Pokemon company? If they bought Nintendo, that would be nuts.
That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome.
But
it
Bart in
would
the
be
next
awesome.
Kingdom Hearts. You're awesome, dude. The lone peasant. Bart in the next Kingdom Hearts. I play that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I just like it's as much as I love the idea of all of these properties under one roof, so they when they canceled all of the Marvel Netflix shit, they're not canceling them so that they can import them over to the new Disney streaming service, so that they can continue those stories. Those shits are done. They're dead. They're not coming back. That shit's over with. Kevin Feige hates those shits.
Does he hate them?
So he said, I feel like, and the chat can correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like I've seen interviews where he said very passively that he is not a fan of like the R-rated cursing and sex-filled Marvel properties, and it's like all that stuff was either Logan and Deadpool or fucking the Marvel Netflix shit.
Well, he said that Deadpool will be able to continue being a rated R film. Under the umbrella, because they'll still be releasing movies under Fox.
Yeah, I mean, but that Deadpool made too much money for him to cut that shit off.
Yeah,
like it would be like you'd have to explain that shit to way too many people. At the end of the day, Disney's all about their money. What does it say? Captain America travels back in time and gets married. Iron Man dies while defeating Thanos' army. I don't know what that is.
We're gonna move on to the DP Action News segment here.
DP Action News. People are discriminating.
You dumbass! Talking about Saudi Arabia all the time. They're laughing at us, at our stupidity.
What's up, dog?
And you better well learn to love it.
You better well learn to love it.
So here's Elizabeth Warren talking about the stuff that she read in the Mueller investigation report, and she's talking about, hey, maybe we will impeach Donald Trump. Do it then, bitch. Don't be all talk. Right. Don't write a check that your ass can't cash. Don't do it.
You have called for impeachment proceedings to be initiated against President Trump. What do you say to those Democrats who say, look, this is not the time. It's going to take away focus from winning in 2020. Speaker Pelosi told her caucus again just today that she has no plans to meet.
Oh my God! Oh my God! I'm sorry. I'm laughing so hard. This is the only time I've ever seen Billy ban anybody from a chat ever.
Yep. Oh shit!
Ever. And what did they do? They posted a spoiler to a fucking movie.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I saw that and I just pretended like I didn't see it.
It's so fucking serious to you. It is serious fucking business to you.
I got 2 rules, Benjamin. Got 2 rules.
Oh my God!
Fuck till you finish and don't spoil my movies.
Oh my God!
Those are my 2 rules.
Can I tell you what happens at the end of the Infinity War?
Fuck till you finish and don't spoil my films. My only 2 rules.
All right. Anyway,
I will take my headphones off.
On with this.
Initiate impeachment.
I'm with that.
There is no political inconvenience exception to the United States Constitution. This one is, if I can, I want to take a little time on this because I think this is really important. Last Thursday, I'd been to South Carolina. This was all about climate change. That's where I was. South Carolina, coastal communities that were protesting offshore drilling. I then came to Colorado.
She's going to name as many places as she can in hopes that they'll be like, I'm going to vote for her. She said the place I live.
I've been to the Cherokee Nation. I've been to Sioux City. I've been to, and she just names off all the Native American areas.
I've been to New Orleans. They're so drunk.
The biggest drought in 1,200 years. And then to Utah, where they had one of the worst wildfires.
You're not getting many votes in Utah. Forget about that.
Don't even bark up that tree.
And I'm on an airplane coming back, and the Mueller report drops. And so I start reading it on the airplane.
Drops. She says it like it's some kind of like highly anticipated album coming out.
Well, it definitely was.
She says it's like it's Mueller's mixtape.
Yeah. When we gonna drop that Mueller report?
You heard
that should be your next project, Hannibal. The report.
You heard that new Mueller? The Hannibal report.
Sounds like a terrible project.
I read it on through the evening. I read it into the wee hours of the morning. And when I get to the end, 3 things just jump off the page. I don't care if you're a Democrat or Republican, an independent, a libertarian, a vegetarian. 3
She's
things
so funny.
just totally jump off. The first is that a hostile foreign government attacked our 2016 election in order to help Donald Trump. The evidence is just there. Read it, footnote after footnote, page after page documentation. Part 2.
You know, I can already see that they're going to focus on this too much and probably lose this election. That's what I think.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's my fear too.
Here's the thing, though. Like, I heard that the way that the report was done is that because he's the president of the United States, Mueller can't straight up say that the president was guilty of any crimes. He has to give the report without any sort of guilt inferred. He definitely said in the report, he said he could not say Trump was innocent, but he could also not say Trump was guilty. He could only give the information at hand. And then that would have to go to Congress, and they would have to decipher whether or not Trump was actually worthy of being, impeached or dealt with under the way that it's set up as president. So the report didn't come back empty. It just came back without a conclusive decision because I guess Mueller isn't in the position to make that decision.
He doesn't make the decision.
report.
He's just the investigator.
Yeah.
So that happened.
This is what I investigated, and this is what I found.
Yeah, that happened back in the day
it.
with Clinton. It was Ken Starr was the investigator, the special investigator, and he brought forth the evidence, and then Congress decided to impeach Bill Clinton, but he was not removed from office. So,
Donald Trump welcomed that help. So on the first one about what they did, understand, this was a sophisticated attack. They attacked part of the voting system. That's going to be an ongoing federal investigation. They hacked into more than 50 computers at the DNC, the DCCC, a very...
I'll never forget her and Hillary wearing matching pantsuits, coming out on stage together. And that, now when I see her, I think of that. I thought they were scissoring backstage or something. I don't know.
Oh, they were.
Scissor me timbers.
Serious attack. And Donald Trump welcoming it. In the Mueller report, just read it. He gets off the phone from an unnamed caller and looks up and says to the other person in the phone, "There are more leaks coming."
That's exactly how they did it. There are more leaks coming.
Well, Elizabeth Warren, not only is she funny, but she's really good at impressions too.
Yeah, I mean, I thought for a second there, I thought Anderson Cooper was talking.
Person in the phone.
Hold on.
There are more leaks coming.
The comedic genius right there.
The idea that he was welcoming what was happening from the Russian government, and by the summer of 2016, the report documents that by that point, the Trump campaign actually had a worked out formal process for dealing with the leaks that were coming in from the Russians. So
I'm just imagining she's talking about, like, you know, adult undergarments or something. Depends.
Preparing for the leaks.
Yeah.
There are less leaks with Democratic
I used to
national
work.
depends.
I used to work in a factory that made adult diapers for like morbidly obese people, and they were called bariatric briefs.
Hold on.
And they were huge fucking diapers.
Are these available on Amazon?
Was it like a picture
Probably.
of a bear on the cover?
No.
Oh,
That's
not
part
right.
two.
Awesome. The bear
Part
part.
three.
See, that's just an opportunity right there.
Holy shit, they have bariatric briefs in my size.
Of course they do.
Should I buy some and like, just dump myself for an entire episode?
Dude, I sat there and watched that machine churn out tens of thousands of those things in a day. And I'm sitting there thinking, man, there must be a lot of people using these fucking things. And there were some that they squirted lotion onto like the ass part.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
That extra,
Yeah.
that
Here's my
extra
question.
comfort, right.
Here's my question.
You know what I'm saying?
Out of all those bariatric briefs, what percentage of those do you think are survivors?
Survivors?
Yeah, the
What do you
ones that
mean?
make it through the day without catching a load or a piss in them.
Oh, none.
You think every single fat person
zero.
just wears them till they shit or piss?
Yeah.
I put I put one on like over my clothes, and it came like up to my collarbone.
Nice.
If I were wearing a diaper, I'm not taking that shit off till I do something in that motherfucker. That's money.
I could wear it like suspenders.
I'm shitting all in. I'm a shit till the shit come out, and then I'm gonna replace it.
Oh god. Because I was probably 600 pounds. I was definitely almost, if not over. And I never got to the point where I was like wearing diapers or even thinking about shitting myself as like an option. Like it was always an accident.
I mean,
it was always an accident.
They're the people that are so big they don't leave the house, and when they die, they bring in a forklift to bring them out.
Yeah,
you know.
My thought, if I was wearing those, is they're in case of emergency, not just like fuck it, I'm gonna poop myself. You know, who needs to get up anyways? I'm gonna continue watching this Netflix marathon of Daredevil last season.
All right. Let's move on. Trump sues the House Democrats to block a subpoena of his financial records. He doesn't want people to see his records.
Well, President Trump firing back on Twitter saying, how do you impeach a Republican president for a crime that was committed by the Democrats? Make America great again. Catherine Harrods picks up her coverage live in Washington. Catherine, good Monday to you.
Well, thank you, Bill, and good morning. In the last few minutes, there's been a court filing over subpoenas for the president's business and other financial records. We are still pouring through this 14-page filing, but it makes the statement that members of Congress are overreaching their bounds of authority. It reads in part, Congressman Cummings, he's head of the Oversight Committee, has ignored the constitutional limits on Congress's power to investigate. Article 1 of the Constitution does not contain an investigations clause or an oversight clause. It gives Congress the power to enact certain legislation. Meantime, the House Judiciary Committee chairman is seeking testimony of former White House counsel Don McGahn, and he's important because he's at the center of the obstruction findings in the Mueller report. In mid-2017, he was asked to fire the special counsel, but refused. But McGahn's critics say he was a weak White House counsel, allowing FBI agents to interview former national security.
Okay, so I you know, the only thing I even wanted to talk about this was why do you think he doesn't want people to see his financial records?
I was literally going to ask the same question. Like, if you had to guess, like, just real quick round table panel, why do you think Donald Trump doesn't want anybody in his tax returns?
Because he's not as rich as he keeps claiming he is.
See, that's what I thought. That's what I've always thought. It's just that he's not as rich as everybody thinks
all
he is.
Ego.
It's either that or he doesn't want people to find out like how he's finagled his taxes or something like that.
What if he doesn't want Melania to know how much money he has, so when she leaves him, she doesn't get as much?
There's probably some.
If that was the case, he will want them to see it.
Unless he has a whole bunch there. Bunch of that Putin money.
Yeah, that could be the case. You're right.
Bunch of those Russian fucking gold bars.
If Donald Trump had more money, I feel like he would for sure be bragging about having more money.
You would think.
I don't think it would be the other way around. I don't think that he's worth $10 billion and he's lying, telling everybody he's only worth $5, so Melania doesn't get the rest.
It's basically like he's been saying, I got a 15-inch dick, and he keeps saying it, and everybody's like, all right, well, show us your dick. We got a tape measure. He's like, no, you don't get to see it. I got a 15-inch dick.
Yeah. Give me some 16-inch pussy or 14-inch pussy, and she could tell you how big it is.
Yeah.
You know.
And if he had a 15-inch dick, he'd just show it off. Go look at it.
Yeah, you know, Monty actually makes a very
I just saw. I just saw a cynic say because they aren't entitled to it. Sure, that's fine. That is true. Like, he doesn't have to show it. A lot of presidents before him have shown their financial records, but I mean, you're talking about Trump here, who felt entitled to see Obama's birth certificate.
Yeah,
and then after he saw it, it still wasn't good enough for him for a really long fucking time.
No, sorry.
I don't give a shit.
Park 5 wasn't good enough for him. Nothing's
for
good
real
enough for this motherfucker.
For real.
Yeah.
Sorry, the birth certificate doesn't say Kenya. Can't be real. Doesn't say Kenya.
It doesn't
faked.
It doesn't say what I wanted to say, so it's got to be fake.
Yeah.
You know, this is like the flat Earth argument with people. It's like they only trust the information that they want to trust. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I don't. I think it's because he doesn't have as much money. But maybe like one of the one of the things that people are floating around is the possibility that he has business dealings with Russia and or possibly has property there, and the taxes are going to reveal that information. Like, I've never thought it was that deep. What do you guys think?
I don't think it's that deep. I think he's not as rich as he claims to be.
I think that he has a side job at like Lover's Boutique because he loves selling dildos to old women. And he
dildos?
Yeah, he's a side job. He gets off on selling dildos to old women.
Like he gets off on it, or he's just, like it's just something that he just gets personal satisfaction from.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Getting gifts off.
He gets his rocks off by selling Herkimer 9000s to Granny.
That's a very specific name of a dildo.
Yeah, the Herkimer 9000. It's top of the line for older women. It's got hair and water protection built in.
When I used to manage,
are you sponsored by them?
Am I sponsored by Herkimer 9000?
Yeah. I'm
Let's
just
put it
wondering about this level of detail.
Let's put it this way. The Herkimer 9000 is quality control for your vagina. If you're an older woman looking for a newer form of sexual gratification, try the Herkimer 9000. If it's good for the goose, it's good for the gramder.
Get them wherever Herkimer 9000s are sold.
Yes. Yes.
Sorry, I cut you off, Hannibal. What were you trying to say?
I don't remember. That's pretty. It went down a very interesting path. Now I was gonna say, when I used to be the general manager of a chain of porn stores in New Orleans, and we had a Jenna Jameson section. Like, as soon as you walked in the store, it was like all her merch and videos was like right in the front of the store, because she was such a big household name at the time. Like in the early mid 2000s, that like people would like, they walk in and they see Jenna Jameson and the Jenna Jameson dildo and the Jenna Jameson butt plug and the Jenna Jameson bra and panties and all her movies and shit. And they would just go straight to that shit. So it didn't matter. The irony is we put it right in the front of the store, but it didn't matter where we put that shit at. It was like people would go straight to it anyway because she was top of the food chain as far as porn went. The irony was I was never a fan of hers. I was just like, her movies is cool, not like.
Did you know X-Pac had sex with Jenna Jameson?
I did not know that.
That makes me very proud for X-Pac and very sad for Jenna Jameson.
Really? You think X-Pac's that bad of a pole? She's banging all types of weird porn dudes. I feel like X-Pac is the porn dude of WWE.
Well, yeah. Well, he definitely is the porn dude of WWE. Like, he's got actual porn out there.
He busted out the magic stick for China's first time on an adult video. One night in China.
That was pretty terrible porn. Like the one night in China and the Screech porn, the two worst celebrity porns that I've ever seen.
Screech is pretty bad.
I decided not to even watch those.
Okay, so
I watch it.
Spoiler alert for One Night in China. A lot of people, will say what they want about China, but she definitely had a fairly large clitoris, and it was it was probably because of all the steroids that she used.
Is that what it is? Is that what steroids does to women? It gives them large clits?
Yeah, definitely. And X-Pac performed what I could only refer to as fellatio. There's a point where cunnilingus becomes fellatio. And in One Night in China, we get to the point.
Yeah.
One Night in China was like the Fast and the Furious of porn, All
right. In the sense that it's terrible? And everybody watched it?
In the sense that at one point in time, Vin Diesel is going to punch the ground and a freeway is going to fall down is the equivalent of X-Pac performing fellatio to China's enlarged cletus.
Cletus?
Cletus.
All right. Here's...
Okay. Like cleanest.
I like how Ben steps in to clean this shit up.
Yeah. I knew if I left it up to him, I had to come back quickly. I just wanted to grab what are they called?
LaCroix,
or they're LaCroix, right?
LaCroix, yeah.
Yeah.
I like how in the 3 minutes that Billy walked away, this shit just became like a Pornhub interview all of a sudden.
And to be fair, I didn't bring up Jenna Jameson.
I apologize.
But I did technically bring up the porn because I thought Trump's side job was working at Lover's Boutique to sell Herkimer 9000s to old women.
Right. That's what I heard you say while I was leaving the room.
And by the time you got back, we were knees deep in some wrestling pornology.
What a surprise. Anyway, I'm moving on. I'm moving on.
Wait, Ben, you got high on edibles and you wanted a LaCroix? Is that? Well, I know I'm not judging. I don't want, if that came across judging, I apologize.
He's like, what is this? What is this?
Drunken Peasants fans, I was not judging Ben for drinking LaCroix.
Hannibal
I just thought it was curious because when I'm high, I've never been like, man, you know what I want is fucking bubbly soda water.
Hannibal thinks this segment is called "Strains You Same Love." And I can't change.
The only people I ever see drinking LaCroix is like people that listen to Jason Mraz music.
Then that's Billy the Fridge here.
I love Jason Mraz.
I knew that was coming.
I'm a Mrazberry.
I'm moving on.
I'm a Mrazberry.
There
I
were
follow
real
him on
divisions
tour.
between these candidates. One of them was on an issue which was a surprise to me, which was when Senator Bernie Sanders said he supported voting rights for people in prison, felons in prison, including the worst of the worst. So listen to what Senator Sanders said, and then listen to the different other positions that the candidates carved out for themselves. Watch.
I think the right to vote is inherent to our democracy. Yes, even for terrible people.
People who are convicted in prison, like the Boston Marathon bomber, on death row, people who are convicted of sexual assault, they should be able to vote?
I think we should have that conversation.
While incarcerated?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
So Bernie, yes. Kamala Harris, study it. Pete Buttigieg, no.
Yeah, and
Buttigieg.
That was Pete Buttigieg. I thought that was Beto O'Rourke. Okay, I'm sorry, getting my whites confused.
Beto.
Like eggshell and taupe look like they're the same shit to me. I apologize.
We can only have one school shooter candidate, right?
Yes.
Wait, what was that?
Wait, a candidate that was a school shooter?
No, it looks like one.
One
Who's
that's
that?
for school shooting.
But I think it's Buttigieg and Beto look like they could both fill in the school shooter
Buttigieg
candidate.
is like a gay guy.
Yeah, but gay guys shoot up schools too, right?
Yeah, gay people can shoot schools. Yeah, I'm with Billy, and I actually agree with Bernie on this one. Like I don't agree with what prison is right now, though. That's a totally different discussion. So, but I think everybody, if you're American, you get to vote. Locked up doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, I remember being surprised when I first heard that people who were incarcerated didn't get to vote. But
yeah,
I don't know.
They get to work
Everybody
for
gets to vote. Like, agree or not, they get to vote.
they get to work for pennies on the dollar.
They get to vote. Huh?
They get to work for pennies on the dollar. Like
Yeah,
we
so they get a say in how this fucking country's run. See, me and Hannibal might disagree. You might have started an argument on the shit show.
No, listen, I think I got to take the Kamala Harris road on this one. I think I need to do a little bit more research on this because I'm just thinking about my stints locked up, and I've never been to prison. I've been to jail. I've been to lockup, and I'm like, look, listen. Some of them niggas shouldn't vote. That's all I'm saying. So I'm just not saying everybody should.
But why shouldn't they vote?
Some of those.
Why?
Here's why. Here's why they.
I for sure. I don't know, man. We got this. I want to do some research on this first because, I'm
scheduling a shit show in May. Me and Hannibal are having this one out.
I was gonna say we could just do it now. I could put you guys in the arena Right now, round one, fight.
I'm not there yet. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Wait,
let Hannibal get his thoughts together.
All I'm saying was,
we can come back to DP and fight it out if you want.
If somebody has served their time, right, and you know they've done their time and then they're released back into society, yeah, give those people the right to vote. But people that are still in, I just got to think about that shit. That's all. I just need more information, because that's just like, as soon as he said it, I was like, it instantly made my skin crawl. I was just like, man, you know what I'm saying? The dude that's just the dude that just like rapes babies and throws them off the bridge, let that nigga vote? I don't know, bro. I'm just saying, just hold up.
His one
give me a
vote,
second, all right?
his one vote isn't that big of a deal, right? The bridge throwing baby bridge eater, his vote's not that big of a deal. The big deal here is, in prison, the value of shit is so much like different. Like a cigarette, could get you a hand job. So imagine Donald Trump going to prison with a carton of smokes and getting all these votes bought for with a carton of smokes, right? Because these guys are willing to do some fucked up shit for cheap.
Hannibal's breaking up.
Yeah, he walks in there with some honey buns, dude. He's buying the vote. Trump drops a carton of honey buns on somebody. He's got the whole fucking cell block voting for Trump.
Everyone, if you're watching the stream right now, please like the stream. Make sure you're subscribed. Retweet our tweet. Do all that nice stuff for us. And
share this shit. Like, we
join
did it. And look, go to our Twitter and share it from there.
Yeah,
that way they see us too.
Yeah, join our Discord too. There's a link in the description. If you're not a member of our Discord, just join it. What do you have to lose? Yeah. Seriously. God, fucking damn it, man.
Yeah, their Discord is pretty awesome. I enjoy the shit out of it. I just lurk there, but
God damn it, man.
Damn it, man.
God damn
yeah, this whole situation is like something I stand on. Like, my standards don't matter. Like, I know where I draw lines. I don't care what you're locked up for. If you are American and this is truly a democratic republic, democracy, whatever the fuck you want to call it, you get to vote. You get a say. You're part of it. Like, you're in timeout right now, as Billy said, but you get to vote.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, okay. I mean,
whether I agree with you or not, you get to vote.
You make good points. I'm gonna do some research because I don't have enough information.
So your point is, but your point, Monty, is you get to vote. That's the only point you've made.
Yeah, like, I agree with Bernie. Like, on everybody. Yeah, if you're an American, vote.
Okay. Then why can't they vote now? Why can't they vote? Is it Jim Crow, like someone said earlier? Is it a remnant of Jim Crow?
Like, whatever reason people can't vote because they're in prison is bullshit. Are they Americans?
I don't know the history
of
that.
some fucked up shit.
I don't know the history of how that got started, so I would have to just at least research why they started that policy, if it's always been that way. I don't know. I don't know the history behind that. I do. If you send in any Streamlabs, we'll read them at the end of the next segment, and the next segment just happens to be crazy.
Oh, I love this one. Man, Hannibal.
Someone said voting is a privilege. Felons lost their privilege. I thought it was like a constitutional right. It's not.
Yeah, well, they lose a lot of their rights when they go to prison, right? They don't have the right to earn minimum wage anymore.
Right.
They don't have a lot.
They lose. Should be a right.
Well, I mean, even if it is a right, they lose their rights when they go to prison. They lose a lot of rights. If voting is one of those rights that you think is wrong to lose, then I'm not against the idea of them getting them, but I think you need to make a better point than they're American, they get to vote. Because if they're American, then they should earn minimum wage when they work in the fucking prison cell rather than bring slave labor back to prisons, which they've effectively done.
Here's my thing. I don't think just because we don't agree with something someone says that we get to shut them up. And I think that's shutting someone up because they might have done something that we as a society have said is fucked up. And look, I might be wrong. I don't stand on this and say I'm right. Tell me I'm wrong if I'm wrong. But I don't think because they've done something that we think is wrong and we've imprisoned them for it.
They do take other rights away from them, too, though. They take away the firearms.
A lot of rights get stripped from prisoners.
Yeah,
the
interesting.
fact that
felons and worse. Here's a cool video. We can debate this another time. We could do it on the post show or whatever.
I'm down. I like this. Maybe this would be something we could talk about on our next appearance on Tap. Ben.
Hannibal was asking about being on Tap again.
Oh,
so.
fuck yeah.
Suddenly I floated that out there to you.
You want to go back down to the minor leagues?
First off, I consider it the Negro leagues, and I would be honored to be back on Tap.
Yeah, you racist. Wow. Anyway,
I just like having you guys here with me.
You're digging a hole even deeper at this point. Anyway, here's a fight in a casino, and someone actually uses a Shawn Michaels super kick on somebody.
I wish you would have told me first.
I'm in for this. Is this one of the kids from Jersey Shore?
He kind of looks like one. They're arguing about something.
Oh shit, Hulk Hogan! It's going down tonight.
Watch.
Dude ripped his shirt off. What did that prove?
Oh my god, he's fucked. Hold on, here he goes. Here it comes. Boom! Oh, and one last final blow.
He did not get the face though.
No, he got like the
That was more like the Dolph Ziggler version. Like that's not like the real sweet shit. That's like the shit that fucking
McFoley did.
Seth Rollins does.
Yeah.
If that was sweet chin music,
it wasn't like I want to see like the full leg extended, head damn near to the ground. Like I want to see him get caught in the face and then fall down on the ground. I give it a C-. I want to give him room for improvement.
if that was sweet chin music, it's because the man's name is Harold Chin.
I wanted to play something, some interesting. I know that Hannibal and Monty are not familiar with Chris Chan, and I wanted to show them a few like artistic renditions of things inspired by Chris Chan.
Okay.
All right.
Awesome. There's three of them. Here's the newest one.
My name is Christian Weston Chandler.
Or Chris Chan, for short. I am somewhat internet famous for creating an iconic video game hybrid. His name is Sonichu. I'm so damn angry about these
damn fucking bastards!
I don't think I can keep this up, Sonichu. I have obtained Alec Benson Leary.
Father, what have we just done?
What you do best, Sonichu. Zap to the extreme.
Yep.
That was enjoyable.
All right.
It should already be out, I guess.
That was super enjoyable.
Yeah, is that February 24th, 2020, or is that February 24th this year? I need more information.
I think it's already out then, because it says it's for 2019.
Yeah. We almost had to talk about this because I know they were angling towards Chris Chan in our votes. This was the Sonic fan fiction they wanted us to talk about Chris Chan on our show.
Okay, so someone also made a parody of Sonichu, and it was called Asperchu. Yeah, check this out.
Chaos Pickles, evil forces are pursued by a hero with a medallion and his friends Max and Jim and Two. A dark and desperate creature in seclusion it resides, and the evil robot Metal Chew who's collecting pickles and taking lives. He's a hero who's heroic, he's unrecognized. Brings all of the Trolls attack them quick, go down to their demise. Christian would lead you to believe he is just a parody. However, he's not clever, he's original, we guarantee. As for he wears the flowers of God Jesus. As for he's one true hero here to save the day. As for he's gonna save his sweet optics and
I love how
that's beautiful.
I love how Chris Chen gets mad that Asperchew is a ripoff
That was amazing.
of Sonichu.
That was fucking fantastic.
Asperchew is more original than Sonichu is.
Yeah.
Because Sonichu is a mixture of Pikachu and Sonic, two cartoons. This is more original because it's a mixture of a cartoon Sonichu and someone with Asperger's.
Yep.
Chris Chan.
Yep.
So it goes outside of the genre of cartoon to create this new character. So it's more original.
Yeah. It's like he took like the original infringement and then created something like parody that became more original than the thing that he was infringing on in the first place.
Yeah, but all he did was whoever did this, and look, I'm not taking away from the awesomeness that this was, but he just combined Sonichu with Chris Chan because he's wearing the fucking shirt that Chris Chan always wears.
That's what Sonichu is. It's just Sonic. It's just Sonic and Pikachu combined. At least this one went outside of the cartoon genres and combined two things from reality and one from fantasy. That's more original.
I have another.
Oh, crap.
I'm not even saying you're wrong, Billy. Like, you're right. But that's what's happening.
This is from Sonichu, the animated series that someone made.
Oh, all right.
Somebody made an animated series? We got to step our game up, Monty. We need cartoons.
Was that a Klansman?
Mayor of Quickville. He's got a lot of things to do. Got a lot of China to steal. Mary Lee Walsh is always waiting to ruin his fun with the chaotic combo at his side. The day is already won. Welcome to Quickville. We invite you to swallow some sperm. Chris is straight, we guarantee. There are no girls allowed unless your boyfriend free. He doesn't like the blackies and God
Yeah, it's true. Chris Chan used to be kind of racist. Not so much anymore. and homophobic.
Wait, just pause it 1 second. Pause it. You can't just spring that shit on me, all right? You can't just be like, oh yeah, check out this cartoon. And be like, oh, it doesn't like the blackies. Well, hold up, wait a minute. What just happened? You know what I'm saying? It's like I used to work with this chef that had like a bunch of swastikas tattooed on his arms, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I used to be like in part of the Aryan Nation, not anymore." It's like, man, that's a lot to just throw at me all at once. I'm sorry, it's a cartoon. Go ahead.
And if you see him sitting at a table, well, you better leave his side. Sonichu!
Season 2.
Sonichu! Yeah, there's been more than one season.
Shut up.
And
I'm
we're
watching. I'm checking it out.
on our
Okay.
on our next private show. We're gonna do a blend of watching old training videos for jobs, old local commercials, and we're gonna try and wrap up the Chris Chan sagas. Wow! Because
When is this? Are we watching these?
I don't think we'll watch these directly. We'll probably do another stream to watch the animated stuff, but just the story of Chris Chan and the weird trolls that he went through and shit. And our private show's coming up on the 26th. So obviously,
you said that, and I pulled up my calendar to check. Oh shit, that's the day Avengers Endgame comes out, and the first Friday of Jazz Fest.
Jazz.
Oh yeah, Jazz. Yeah,
hit me up when that gets close. I'm in New Orleans. Jazz Fest is when I make money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, but let me know. This might be a light money day.
Okay.
Fridays aren't usually that good.
All right.
Really? I would feel like Fridays would be the money day.
Saturday and Sunday is bank. Expect me live nowhere on Saturday and Sunday. Nowhere, because I'm getting money. So
Get money.
Art in New Orleans.
I will stay in contact with you and let you know, and you can let me know. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Because you got to see some of this shit.
I want to.
Here's another guy. This guy does custom action figures. And here's a video he made. I think he's kind of annoyed in this video.
Hey everybody, this is Angel here. This is just a quick note because I'm trying to get into contact with the commissioners. Okay. Alright, remember, the most important thing about commissioning somebody to get something is communication. I need to be able to get into contact with you so we can talk about what we're doing. So, that being said, these are the next 3 sent-in boxes that I need to work on. As, I just finished making that infinite figure. That means it's time to move on to the next box. Up first is this one, which was sent to me in August of last year. Rumen23 from DeviantArt. Rumen23, if you watch my videos, you left me no other way to contact you other than your DeviantArt name, but it's clear that your DeviantArt page is not very active. You clearly don't post anything, and I'm pretty sure you, along with the other 2 people in this pile, basically registered DeviantArt pages for the purposes of contacting me. So, that being said, you sent me this grayscale classic Tales figure, and I completely forgot what I was supposed to do with it.
Yeah, I guess I'll just have to put it up my ass or something.
It's the only option.
What am I going to do with this thing?
I have a homegirl that's a registered nurse, and she always talks about the weird shit that people put in their asses that they have to pull out every day.
Yeah.
It's like a weird thing that people do all the time. It's just like, oh yeah, let me see if I can put this action figure in my ass.
Yes.
Not that we don't know that that's what this is for. This might not be an anal tail figure
for that. And look, Tish, if you're watching, post in the chat about something people have put in their asses. But continue.
So, Rumen23, get onto your DeviantArt page and contact me, or use my Commission Wake Angel Gmail account to contact me. Let me know what I'm supposed to do with this, and I will get to it. After Rumen is Pawniard11. Same situation. The only way to contact you here is from your DeviantArt page, but your DeviantArt gallery is clearly not very active. You sent me 3 figures.
People send me this guy all the time. I don't know, though. I don't know if I get it.
Yeah, I don't know what the problem is. This is the art struggle he's dealing with. Somebody sends you some shit, and then they'll call you up 3 months later. Did you do that thing I sent you? No, because I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Not at all. I don't even remember. I had a guy that commissioned me to do some beats for him, and he had somebody do some beats for him in the early 2000s, and he lost contact with the producer, so he contacted me to remake all of his beats.
Damn.
So he sent me the beats. I remade them all. And then I remade most of them, and I ran into a little issue, and I tried to get in contact with him. His phone was off. I didn't have any social media information. And then months later, he hit me back and was like, "Hey, did you finish the shit?" And I was like, "No, I've been trying to. Fuck no. It's not done. It's not done at all. And you need to send me my money.
Yeah,
I'm not doing no more work. Yeah. It's just. Also, he's definitely having sex with that girl Sonic doll behind him.
Yeah.
Oh, he is.
He has made some cringy videos that I've laughed at where he overly sexualizes Sonic characters, and it's kind of weird.
Yeah, that thing has a fuck hole in it. For sure.
Yeah, well, it has a fuck hole now for sure.
Yeah.
I didn't know Sonic culture was as popular as it was.
It is
to be this deep into it. I used to enjoy the Sonic games. Not to the point where I would write, fan fiction about it.
Erotic fan fiction.
I used to write fan fiction about girls I knew and then send it to them.
Yeah, but see, Billy,
I don't think that's fan fiction, Billy. I think that's something else.
Yeah, that's what the court said.
Yeah, you might get me too'd on that, Billy. Let's not talk about that too much.
Oops. I wanted to talk about something kind of funny.
I made R2 Me Too fan fiction.
I want to talk about something kind of funny that I noticed today.
What's that?
Individual situation. Check out the beautiful asshole.
The individual Brett Keane segment situation.
So I happened to notice today that our buddy, the Manatee, I noticed that a few days ago on 420, he retweeted this article from the Physics and Astronomy Zone, whatever that is. But it's from physicsastronomy.org is the article. And it's marijuana contains alien DNA from outside our solar system, NASA confirms. So I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, what is this article?
Didn't they also say octopi have alien DNA as well?
Billy.
What?
You're getting ahead of me now.
Oh.
So I went to the article and I actually ended up finding out. Go ahead and read the first paragraph for me, Billy.
It's big news set to shock, amaze, and entertain the world, but unfortunately, it's got nothing to do with extraterrestrial stoners melding with Earth's plants. However, since you're now reading, you'll almost certainly be interested in this research that looked into clicking and sharing behaviors of social media users, reading content or not, and then sharing it on social media. We here at IFLS noticed long ago that many of our followers will happily like, share, and offer an opinion on an article, all without ever reading it. How much further should I read? Where's the part about the alien marijuana?
I call foul on this article. Foul. Foul.
We're not the only ones to notice this. Last April.
Listen, people do this shit all the time. They will share an article that based on the headline alone without doing any extra research.
So these people made a fake article, and the article itself is actually about how people do this shit. And so I tweeted out today, I said, this is actually a story about how common it is for idiots to share articles with clickbait titles without actually reading them. Judging by this retweet, I'd say they've proven their point.
Yeah. Big facts.
Well,
big facts.
In that situation.
What if Brett was just retweeting this to trick all the skeevy potheads that troll him? So they're going to retweet
Brett Keane is not that smart.
I like Brett Keane is definitely going to realize that he accidentally shared this article and then say that he did it on
Von
purpose.
Helton's done the same shit. He's used satire articles as a source for videos that he's made before.
Did you see G-Man did a debate with Dragnut, friend of the shit show, and used a satirical website in that debate, and still won't acknowledge it.
Well, to be fair, these Christians use fake fucking literature all the time. It's called the Bible.
Yeah.
Facts.
Hey-o.
Facts. Absolute facts.
That's funny. I forgot what I was going to say, Billy. That was just too awesome. You beat me to the damn. That was good stuff. You completely derailed me just now. That's good stuff.
My bad.
No, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. I appreciate anything that's clever enough to make me lose my train of thought.
Yeah. So there we go.
Yeah,
There
we actually might have to do a G-Man episode.
I was trying to get G-Man in here. Let me just randomly add him to the call and see if he joins. That happened. That happened.
Is this going to be my first G-Man experience?
It might be.
Is this when it happens?
We can tell him he's winning if he shows up. G-Man is
watching,
winning right now on the shit show.
I was watching WrestleMania. I was watching WrestleMania with a bunch of friends on my other channel, and he just showed up out of nowhere. He was talking about how The Rock isn't black. I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? He was saying The Rock isn't black, and Kofi is the first actual real black WWE champion.
I always go with the test in my mind. If The Rock walked up to me and said, "What's up, nigga? How you doing?" Would I be upset? No, I wouldn't. The Rock's black.
Okay, yeah, I wouldn't be upset. Look, matter of fact, I can remember trying to make the argument to people because I can remember when black people didn't think The Rock was black, and then And then it was like, and then over the years, it's like, his black card started coming in. He started coming to the meetings. That's what it was. Because he would never come to the meetings and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what happens? The meetings also, it's bad. I shouldn't say this on y'all show. Like the meetings were supposed to start at 7, but they really started like 8:30, 8:45. And he was probably getting there right at 7. And when he saw there wasn't nobody there, he would just leave. So
the Rock's dad, who's black, is Canadian though. Does that take away some of his black points because he's Canadian?
No. Black Canadians are still, they still black. They still
even the ones that play hockey.
Yeah.
What about?
Even the three of them count. Absolutely.
What about the Moops? Are they considered black?
The Moops.
The Moops.
What's a Moop?
Seinfeld reference. The Moors.
I was trying to get it going.
Yeah. It was a Trivial Pursuit, and they spelled Moors wrong on the card, and he's like, "It's the Moops! It's the Moops!"
Somebody asked, "Is Kanye still in the sunken place?" Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he is. Man, super random, but Insane Clown Posse disses The Rock in one of their albums.
I missed that.
I want to hear that.
Yeah, you missed it. And the song, I think the song is called "I Just Don't Give a Fuck" or "Still Don't Give a Fuck" or "Please Give a Fuck" or something like that. It's got fuck in the title.
Have you? Did you ever hear the Rock's collaboration with Wyclef?
Yeah.
No.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, it was one of those dumb wrestling albums.
Got a car
that they
full
put
of-
out back in the day.
And a house and the keys. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I remember that.
I think what the worst thing is. I think I have heard that. Like now that you mention it, this sounds very familiar.
You definitely have.
Which is pretty terrible. Wrestlers that do music are just all terrible. Yeah, I had to. What was it? Lillian Garcia's album. Hers wasn't so bad.
Have you heard Macho Man's album that he put out?
Yes.
Be a Man.
The one with all the Hulk Hogan diss songs.
Yeah.
Be a Man, Hulk. That was my shit.
You're my perfect friend until the end. I was actually impressed by Macho Man's rapping there. You could tell somebody held his hand the entire way through.
He went full Macho Man on that shit. Like, I'm not mad at it. Is it good?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
It's
Do I
not
love
good.
the shit out of it? Fuck yes.
It's not good, but I expected so much worse.
This song goes out to my perfect friend, Mr. Perfect, aka Kurt Hennig. Yeah.
He just straight docks Mr. Perfect on his album.
Yep. He was dead, so it didn't matter.
Luckily, he was dead at the time.
Yes. That'd be like me going, "This goes out to my good friend Billy the Fridge, aka Mortimer Klongenside."
Dude, we're live.
What's Billy's name again?
Mortimer
I'm sorry,
Clockenthide, now that it's out
Mortimer
there.
Klongenside.
Yeah, Mortimer Clockenthide. Now that it's out there, I guess everybody can fucking go Google Mortimer Clockenthide or whatever the fuck my name is.
Yo, safely! Miss Hater put a bullet in this fucking head. How you like me now?
I'm the only critic with the good kind of fairy drama. That's because Jesus Christ
is my neighbor. So, should we read some of these little tooties?
Yeah, and we might go back to some other crazy people shit later, but I did want to get to some of this too.
Hypothesis says if Nintendo gets bought by Disney, we better get a Smash Cinematic Universe. Oh, wait. They'd have to also buy out the third-party franchises.
I want an animated film of that Hulk Hogan manga that was out in the 80s.
Yeah.
I want to see
that would be
that
awesome.
animated.
Mr. Blue just said, remember the WWE Slam Jam?
Snap into a Slam
I
Jam?
love Slam Jam. When I was young and had bad taste and everything, I used to love Slam Jam.
Beef Swellington says, screw the United States Postal Service. How does one mistake a 5 for an 8? Damn.
Facts. Yeah.
That must be some terrible handwriting. Dusty's owner said with $20, he said, can Monty sing a song for Dusty the Beautiful Bird? I don't know if we ever got that.
I don't think so.
Can I sing a song?
Yeah, do you sing a song for Dusty the Beautiful Bird? I don't know why he's assuming you sing.
You are a beautiful bird.
That was good.
Dusty. There you go.
Yeah.
Dragon of the West
Put
says
a beat on that, Hannibal.
He was just getting to the bridge. It was getting good. I was like, man, I was waiting for the refrain so I could add some shit to it.
For real. Dragon of the West says, question to Billy, did China use her clit dick on X-Pac? I know it's not the shit show, but is anything eating Hannibal today? Maybe people from Alaska?
There's always some shit eating Hannibal, man. Fucking yesterday, my apartment complex, there was no water on in my fucking apartment complex, and then the water around 3:00 came on, and when the water came on, my fucking toilet exploded.
Damn.
All right, the
shit.
toilet exploded, like literally like bits and pieces of fucking porcelain all over the place. It was like somebody busted a goddamn fire hydrant. Water was everywhere and shit. It's crazy. My apartment complex is super trash. Wesley Trevento is trash.
Whoa.
All right, that's what's eating. Oh yeah, I got a whole what's eating Hannibal for there.
Someone in the Patreon chat said all black people can sing. Must I remind you?
This one's for all my beautiful women around
we don't
the world.
know this guy's black.
All my Holly Berrys, to Roger P. Hensons and Monique's and Jennifer Hudson's and Whoopi Goldberg's.
All right.
This one's for y'all. I've been watching you from afar. You really stole my heart. When you stare out that car, you look like a true star. Say I've been watching you from afar. You really stole my heart. When you stare out that car, you look like a
Here's the best part.
Girl, you deserve an Oscar. You deserve an Oscar. Red carpet ready, girl. You deserve an Oscar. Girl, you deserve an Oscar. You deserve an Oscar. Red carpet ready, girl. You deserve an Oscar. Girl, you deserve an Oscar. You deserve an Oscar.
So what's your first impression?
What the fuck was that?
It's lyrical turds.
Can I ask a question real quick of Hannibal? Because he hasn't heard this. Like, y'all don't know, but I check out all of your streams while I'm playing Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, cool.
When we're not on, so I'm always listening. This had me rolling. So, but Hannibal, if these guys came to you and was like, "Hey, Hannibal of Team MFN, can you make us better?" How would you respond?
And that was the thing that got played?
Yeah, they brought this to you.
Yeah, this is their demo.
Oh, okay. Fuck. Okay. Shit. Okay. Yeah.
See, you lost the sale already.
No. Listen. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. But in order for this to work, this would be like, all right, we're gonna produce it, we're gonna write it, we're gonna rehearse it. Like, you literally got to do this exactly the way we tell you to do it, and no other way. Like, we would have to get rid of all creative control on their end. But it was like, they were like, nah, man, the creative control has got to at least be 50-50. Then no deal. We can't do it. There's no way. That shit is just, and I mean, that's just based on that. Because, like, the crazy thing is, they tried to put harmonies on it, and the song is out of, like, the singing is out of tune, but then all the are perfectly out of tune with the out of tune singing. Like, it's mind-boggling how they got so much wrong so accurately. It was
you know what I discovered the other night too? Because normally we don't even get through this all the way because Billy freaks the fuck out. And I end up stopping it, but I listened to it all the way through. There is actually a rap at the end of it.
Shut the fuck up.
Can you skip to the end? I want to hear this.
While you skip to the end,
I'm gonna turn my volume down just a notch.
Hold on. Okay, hold on.
Red carpet ready, girl. You deserve an Oscar. Girl, you deserve an Oscar. You deserve an Oscar. Red carpet ready, girl. She really got me hyped up like I've been sipping on some of that Starbucks. I like to wear cocktail with the dress, make her walk down the aisle in a black tie, black tuck. That girl has up here showing up. That's why I tried to stay up. Not a Buffy the vampire, cause you trying to say her heart so lonely it wind up. She really has a bling effect, and we're not just talking about on her neck. She's like one of the hottest of the 90s, walk past you and make you sweat. She's coming home with me, let's bet, cause all those games ain't having that. And I'ma keep stacks on deck, having her friends saying, girl, where you bought that at? That's right, only the best those fights on my chest, Colgate on my brush, Chanel on the breast. I must confess, invest in swagger to the test.
Honestly, it kind of
I know she gets a beauty.
It kind of makes me wonder why he sings at all.
because he had some fucking balls. He was like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go out of and try and make this a real fucking song. He's probably thinking in his head
If
that
the
he's gonna
whole
get the
song,
Oscar.
if the whole song was just the rap part, it would not be as unlistenable as it is.
Yeah,
I
it
can
wouldn't
fix
have shown up
this.
here.
I can fix this. I can like, you know what? I'm gonna get in contact with this dude. I'm gonna be like, look, bro, let me help you. Let me make your life better. All right.
The rap is
You know
like
what I'm saying?
some Chicago Twista style, like
Yeah,
flow.
it reminds me of old Do or Die from like the 90s.
Yeah.
The mid-90s. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying. It's like they kind of stop and go fast.
Yeah.
You know, I have a partner who used to call it, what he used to call it? He used to call that shit chicken and beer flow. You know what I'm saying? People were like, when they would rap fast and then slow and then fast again and slow again. You know what I'm saying? You get a lot of that with like Midwest rappers for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't bad. That's better than the fucking Migos. And
We the next one I'm going to play here. We've seen these guys before. They did a motorcycle safety rap, and now they're going to do a gun safety rap.
Dragon of the West had one more.
I enjoy seeing Big Bill in pain.
Fuck you, Beef Swellington.
Okay. I mean, you gave us $20, so whatever.
Oh God.
This one's for all my beautiful women around the world. All my Holly Berries to Roger
I love
B.
how it
Hitchens
just
and
drops,
Maurice
and he just
Jennifer
goes
Hudson
right
and Whoopi
into it.
Goldbergs.
You know?
This one's for
Damn.
y'all. I've been watching you from afar. You really stole my heart.
it's the same fucking song.
Okay, yeah. Someone had a suggestion, right? Someone can pay $20 to skip a cringe rap, and if it's that bad,
all right, yeah, I'll move on to the next
And then
one.
somebody else said you could pay 20 to replay it.
Can I put a request in?
What's that?
For something I've heard on here. There was that one way crazy homophobic cringy as fuck rap that y'all did a while ago.
I don't remember.
What was it?
I can't remember. That's why I'm asking here, because I tried to search it after, because I was going to send it to Hannibal.
So
this guy's cleaning his gun.
He woke up, it was a crazy morning as he grabbed his pace cause he was cleaning the glory. Yeah, this is the story. If he would have practiced gun safety, it wouldn't be a story. So this is how the story goes. Like I said, it was early in the morning. He grabbed the 44 to clean before.
I wish crack was more lethal than heroin. You know, there's not enough crack death in America. There really isn't. God.
Oh shit! Can I shoot myself with the gun he's cleaning?
For real?
I'm sorry. Go ahead. This
Going out the door, some come walking in the room. Next thing you know, boom, boom,
Boom! He just killed a kid.
God damn it! No.
He just killed a little kid, man.
Why?
Nice.
Why?
Boom, boom, yeah, daddy's pride and joy. Over like the squeeze from daddy's precious toy. Thought it was on safety, now daddy lost the boy. Should've practiced gun safety a little better. Now stuck wearing a feather.
He's a fucking ghost. He's a ghost.
That's
what happens. Turned into a ghost.
I like how the ghost is showing up, but the body disappeared when the ghost left the body. Like, shouldn't the body still be down there?
Do you want to give your kid the powers of a ghost? Shoot them.
Depends. It's like if you're playing GoldenEye and then you get shot, or a more contemporary video game, then it's like when you die, it's like the body fades away and then he's just respawning right now.
Yeah, did the
That's
body
all.
respawn and now this ghost is going to live in perpetuity?
Oh man, people keep requesting the Kermit's a Bitch song.
Damn.
Should I play that?
What is the
I've
Kermit's a
I've
Bitch
seen
song?
Kermit's a bitch. I don't know
What-
if Hannibal has.
I definitely haven't seen. I want to see. Wait, what happens to his?
Yeah, we gotta watch this, right?
I'll get it.
Like, does the child spirit get a gun and then kill again?
He could do to bring his son's life back. Gun safety, it ain't no joke. You better practice it, you better pray and hope that you don't squeeze the trigger and take a life and have those bad dreams every night. Gun safety.
And have those bad dreams every night.
Wow.
Damn.
This is Arsenio Small.
How do you get Cool Mo D on this track?
Practice it, you better pray and hope that you don't squeeze the trigger and take a life. Having those bad dreams every night.
Yeah, you'll have those bad dreams. You better practice it. Teach it to your kids.
Damn it, dude.
Practice gun safety.
Some of you gun owners living so.
What the fuck?
Practice
Look at this
gun
shit.
safety.
What is she
What's
like?
she doing?
Was she like Yosemite Sam or something?
Yosemite.
Looking down the barrel of the gun.
Yosemite Sam.
Would I be mistaken to say you living there and live just like a
What
cowboy?
incarnation?
Tell it all about why you leave your guns loaded, laying around the house, claiming home protection, but being a real threat. Guns with no safeties like Russian roulette. Your sons
Guns with no safeties like
Bang,
Russian
bang,
roulette.
The fun's about to end because daddy's gun is not a toy. I know you said don't touch, but didn't take real action, like using safety cases to curb your kids' attraction.
You like this, Billy?
No.
Why not?
Because
this is bad. And
it's like-
Doom Kid said this is G-Man level bad rap. No, it's not. No, it's not.
This
I
is
just
worse?
listened to
Is this
I
worse?
just listened to Atheist Owned again today in preparation for our future show. This is way better. I would rather this.
Oh, this is way
stop
better.
Speaking that show, stop speaking that show into existence.
P style. Wow, I haven't seen
He's
that
gonna
one.
win.
Man, people just keep suggesting shit,
bringing back the old school.
and eventually
Sean
we'll have
P-
Billy in a
Sean
bathtub.
P-
That's how you know that Hannibal and Monty are loved, because they want to share the fucking old fucking shit that we all lived through once. They want to bring it back.
All right, check
'Cause they
this
want
out.
you guys to be in
okay,
it.
look, peasants fans, keep this in mind. I think on our calendar, unless I'm mistaken, we're also on Thursday. So
Yeah, and in we're gonna discuss May to see how often we can have you guys on.
Yeah, and we're gonna
there, too.
send you a link to Peace Style and
so-
all this stuff without the show. You guys can watch it.
Check this out.
Kermit's a bitch. I say it, Kermit's a bitch. Every time he hear a goddamn frog try to talk about the reasons called now. Kermit's a bitch. That's right, Kermit's a bitch. Motherfucker haters say that's Kermit's a bitch. Every time he try to fuck with the reason in the spot. And here to tell you why. Kermit's a bitch. Kermit's a bitch. Why he a pussy ass frog? Krispy Kreme donut looking ass frog. Try to call himself
Krispy Kreme donut looking ass
which
frog.
I don't even go near on I-10 or lying ass got.
See how mad he is? He's mad.
Yeah, look, this Hannibal. This nigga's representing Sunflower Street instead of Sesame Street.
Yeah, this is personal, man. This is a turf war here. And guess what? Kermit would not stand for this shit.
Yeah. Yeah, this one of them boys from Sunflower.
Oh.
DeReezy's a bitch. DeReezy's a bitch. Sucking ass dick. Sucking big green grass Kermit old dick. DeReezy's a bitch. DeReezy's a bitch. Never got pussy once in his whole life. Sucking up big old green ass cock. DeReezy's a bitch. DeReezy's a bitch. Making YouTube videos like a snitch. DeReezy's a bitch. DeReezy's a bitch. Won't meet Kermit on the streets. He's a bitch. You suck big old tadpole dick. DeReezy's a bitch. DeReezy's a bitch. Sucking on my dick while I'm playing on my banjo. DeReezy's a bitch. DeReezy's a bitch. Faggot ass bitch. Dirty old bitch. Let Gonzo roll on your ass, bitch.
Gonzo roll on your ass.
Let Gonzo roll on your ass.
Oh,
bitch.
man.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Bars, Kermit. Bars.
DeReezy's a
Okay,
bitch.
okay, I got you. Yeah, I'm with it.
This is the thing about.
Also, shout out to Kermit's like badass graffiti background. You know what I'm saying? He's about that life. He's got like 8 stereos on that top shelf. You know what I'm saying? Like from like each decade that he was on Sesame Street.
Is that box got the technique?
He's got
The techniques back there.
box for every generation of
Kermit was a
kids that
Sesame
he's
Street
educated.
gangster behind the cameras. Like once the cameras went off, Kermit was handling business.
Yeah,
Kermit was the E Green of Sesame Street, Hannibal.
Like Kermit used to be like Oscar used to be Oscar the really nice guy, but then Kermit got him hooked on that shit. And now he's Oscar the Grouch, like living in a trash can.
Yeah.
He got him on that bitch.
The best thing about DeReezy's video,
that's what it is.
DeReezy's video was like 15 minutes long.
Yeah,
He never
it goes
stops.
on a really
He's just
long
passionately
time.
rapping against Kermit the Frog. It was amazing how passionate and endless his rhymes were.
Why? What's his reason for just
Exactly.
It's because those dudes on Sunflower Street just hate Sesame Street, man. Like it's a turf war.
All
You
right.
didn't know about this?
No, I for sure didn't know
It's
about
a turf
it.
war.
Not at all.
Yeah.
So fucking because they gave us $20, I'm gonna go ahead and play the request. Here's Endless Jest P style, which is actually good.
All right.
It's not a cringe rap.
All right.
We watched it. We watched it on one of our first ever cringe raps, and we were like, "This isn't a cringe rap."
Yeah, but this always gets demonetized, right?
Yeah, whatever.
Fuck outer space. Putting my penis on your face. Slapping you with my dick through the galaxy. Everybody in the world sucking on my penis. Sucking on my penis, yet I'm giving you diseases. Slapping your face all across the galaxy with my big fat dick. Don't get mad at me. I got a family, I rape them all. Stick my wiener in their face and my balls. I got the biggest balls you've ever seen. Living my life is like living a dream. Bitch, I live in the trash. I have a lot of scabs on my ass. I got diseases on my wiener. You got crabs, but mine are meaner. My skin's always turning greener. Like the Hulk, yes, I'm a beaner. Build a wall, you can't keep me out. I'm coming from down south and coming in your mouth. I'm a Mexican rapist from hell. Donald Trump, I'll see you as well. I'll rip your fake fucking wig off, grab my brown ball sack and make a big cough. That's what the doctor told me back in Mexico when I was lonely. He used to hold me and scold me while he rubbed polio vaccine cream on my O-ring. That's why I'm autistic now. Looking for an outer space chick to plow. Looking for a big dick to suck, cause I'm gay too, bitch. I don't even give a fuck. I'm in outer space, ass be illegal alien, shooting green cream on my pee hole, dipping my dick in some Listerine, gonna clean all the bot flies out of my ween. I've been to hell, I smelled the asshole of a Satan.
All right, so
fucking bot flies disgust me.
All right. Okay. So first, okay, just 1 second. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Just 1 second. Okay. Monty and I, so every month on our show, Hannibal and Monty Shit Show, if you're not subscribed, go subscribe. Our channel is awesome. Every month, Monty and I do a torture episode where we torture ourselves for the entertainment of our fans. In December, we watched all of Michael Bay's Transformer movies in a weekend. In January, we listened to all 9 Nickelback albums. In February, we watched all 23 Tyler Perry movies. This month, tomorrow, Monty and I are doing an episode about all 15 Insane Clown Posse albums. I said that to say this. This is just as good as the most average sounding stuff I've heard from Insane Clown Posse. Like content, beat, mix, everything. Like this is not that far. This isn't that far out of that realm.
I think
this is an ICP song,
and this is actually
this is an example of a good ICP song.
This is actually freestyle too. Like he actually just recorded this.
Good ICP song. It'd be a better song.
He actually recorded this totally unedited too, like the vocal part of it.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like ICP has to sit down and
track points to this.
I mean,
it just is a thing.
ICP has to sit down and like write it out though. You know,
he wrote this out.
Yo,
I don't think he did.
Yeah, Billy, do you? Like, I see. When I first heard this, my initial thought was he's just freestyling. This is off the dome. He didn't write any of this shit down. But then as it progressed, I was like, oh shit. Maybe
he had some parts memorized.
Can you imagine him writing this down and then reading this in the booth? Like, what do you think, Billy? You're the rapper.
A few of the rhymes were definitely not out of nowhere, right? Like maybe he had them in his head and he threw them in there as it progressed. But he definitely had some. So some of the lines were not just off the top of the head rhymes. You know, there were multiple syllables that were pieced together prior to starting the rap, I would assume.
All right.
Yeah, it just I'm just and what's up? What's the deal with the video? Like the baby and the fucking bunny and shit. This is some strange shit.
This is for the memes.
This is like some strange territory. This is that shit that like gets your computer flagged, your IP address flagged by the FBI shit.
It's
you know what I'm saying?
It's endless jest, and he doesn't. He's like just kind of a average looking white guy, right?
He's just a boy.
Yeah.
Is he a sweet boy?
Yeah.
I don't know if he's a sweet boy.
I think so.
I assume his love of cute bunny rabbits makes him a sweet boy.
It makes him a serial killer. That's what it makes him. you gotta be extra careful.
Can a school shooter be a sweet boy?
Again. Be
What
careful.
if we're trying to get Endless Jess on the show, Hannibal? Look, the thoughts of Hannibal do not reflect the thoughts of Monty. Endless Jess. I might hit you up.
Hey,
wait.
Monty.
Here's the question, Monty. How do you know which one is Hannibal and which one is Monty? Because we look exactly alike.
No, Hannibal's a nigga in the mask. Just remember that.
Thank you. Okay, sometimes I get confused and I need confirmation. So
I was told I got another request. This one I'm just going to drop up on the screen here. This is another classic, another cringe rap classic.
Yeah,
oh
this
shit!
one's
I'm gonna have to
great.
turn this shit up too. Hold on. Okay, here we go.
I'm nervous. Should I be nervous?
Come on, guys.
It's Chuggo.
Oh, fucking guy here. This is stupid.
When I step in the place, throw your hands in the sky. Ah! Come on, fucking guy! These girls can't have me in the fucking cry. Ah! Come on, fucking guy! On my way to court in a suit and a tie. Ah! Come on, fucking guy! My brother's in the cannon won't get out till next July. Ah! Come on, fucking guy! The people are shit. That's how I feel.
It's he looks like he's disabled.
Yeah.
Wait, what's happening?
Yeah.
Just let it run a little bit. I just need
I'll smash your fucking head. That's how I'm real. Anything you need, that's what I deal. My stomach was empty. That's why I'd steal. I don't trust nobody. That's why I don't blink. Whatever gets me drunk, that's what I drink. I fuck all day. That's why I stink. Bitches love the Blanco all covered in ink. The kids buy my shit. That's how I get cash. Bitches see the kids buy it, that's how I get ass. I grew up beside a stripper, that's why I'm trash. Remy Martin in my glass, that's how I've got class. Rappers got me angry, that's why I'm pissed. They're all fucking garbage, that's why they got this. Their girls come to see me because they can't fuck. You'll never sell records because your rap sucks. I heard your shit come back, saying my name with that gun chat. Your mom's box smells like a muskrat. I'ma knock out your love tap. You wanna go against Chuggo, yo, fuck that.
Chuggo hitting that double time.
Chuggo, yo, fuck that. I'll put a sign on your back that says I can't rap, and a bruise on your face that says I can't scrap. The way bitches shut you down screams I can't back. You're a filthy piece of shit, and you ain't got jack. You can catch me in the alleyway getting drunk and high. Ah!
Come on, fucking guy.
Smiling at every sexy bitch.
You know, I'd check out Chuggo's shit.
He was a battle rapper.
I would do a record with Chuggo. I feel like I could produce a record for Chuggo that would be like a respectable record.
It was
you know what I'm saying?
slap. He was a battle rapper up in Canada too. I think King of the Dot and other.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah.
No, that's I don't.
Boy has some history.
I call troll, Billy.
Boy has some history.
Yeah, he's been around a while.
Boy has some history.
No way. What was his battle rap name? Was it Chuggo?
Chuggo, yeah.
Chuggo.
No fucking way. That dude battled the King of the Dot.
Yeah.
I
think he was King of the Dot. Yeah.
I definitely got to go find that shit. I'm downloading and watching that shit tonight.
I think he disappeared from the internet.
Chuggo versus Pat Stay.
Yeah. I just gave Chuggo some fire and poop emojis. Look, and from us, poop emojis are the highest honor you can get from us.
Yeah, it makes you a shit lord.
Yeah, yeah. So when you see us give you poop emojis, we're not saying you're shit. We like you.
I would do a record with Chuggo. I feel like there's the pieces are there for me to be able to make a good record with him. You know what I'm saying? Because like he can rap on beat. You know what I'm saying? He understands a lot of the principles. This video is hilarious. But like, I see where we could do. Matter of fact, look, Billy, right now, I want to pitch it to you right now on the show. We should do a Hannibal Billy EP. I do all the beats, you do all the rhyming, we do like a 5-6 song EP and knock that shit out. What you say?
I say yes.
I don't like the hesitance.
No, because I thought about this, but I have one other guy I want to pitch to you. And I'll do it with you regardless. But I want to pitch a buddy of mine to you that I think would fucking be ill with the three of us. But that's the only that's the only reason I hesitated, because I want to pitch I want to pitch a little something extra, because I think it would be fucking amazing. But I mean, regardless, if you say no to that, then yes, the other way. But
no. I'm with it. I will work with anybody who's willing to work. Because I'm pretty diplomatic when it comes to working on music. We'll do like half your ideas, we do half my ideas, and we'll see where we land on all this shit.
But I like that idea. Ben!
Here we go.
Yeah!
Ben's like,
that was a pussy fucking throw. I look like a bitch for that throw.
Indeed.
A little bit. Oops. A little bit. I was like, cute.
Is this
that was me.
Is this the Bride of Chucky 2? What is this?
I see what you're doing, Ben. I see what you're doing.
This next track, I gotta bring out a couple of special guests.
Yeah.
We're talking about JT Rockwell.
Hell yeah!
Clowns of this music.
Lock up your daughters.
Yeah.
Billy the Fridge, Ryan McDonald, DJ Martini on the beat, JT Rockwell. It's official.
The wrestling champion, the neighborhood stranger. Pretty please picture me, a 50 doppelganger. It's a ball pit, banger, let your guts hang. Happy Meal toys, someone signed for a bug band.
Ass to ass.
I wanna run a slut train, bustin' on the upper lip, let's do it.
I like your backing vocals there.
You like my
ass to ass.
ass.
Yeah.
Look, I gotta say this. Look, if you look at old M, it was I'm ill as fuck with the cordless. Is that what it was? Looking for hookers to punch in the mouth with a roll of quarters? Like, come on.
That's
that was cringe as fuck.
That's a bar.
When I think of your daughter, I shower in cold water, spinning around my finger like a Harlem Globetrotter. Oh bother, I'm like poo with a honey pot. Do it with your poo, then I am with a money shot. Funny shot, so don't spin like a big wheel. Roll with me, Fondo, you know it's a big deal. Get real, nah baby, get the plunger. Have the bunny stars to the Mickey D's dumpster.
Billy. Hey Billy, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Can we take that little sample where you said get the plunger whenever we give somebody plunger points on our show? Can I use that clip?
Yes, it'll be immortalized on your show forever. Yes, do it.
I love how Ben is so quick to be like, yes, Billy, of course you can use Billy.
Like when I say whoever in the chat, plunger point for you, and it goes get the plunger, and it's you.
Yeah.
Do I have your permission?
I can't say no to you, Monty.
Don't interrupt me when I start to get busy. Start to get pissy, I'ma call Ronnie Mac. She's a hypochondriac, toss her in a body bag.
All right. I've
One of these girls messaged me to hang out today, and I fucking forgot to message her back earlier.
That's an interesting coincidence.
I feel like I'm looking at this now. I'm like, shit, I didn't message her back. This is bad.
Yeah, look, Dylan the Pickle says, I don't know why Billy is so embarrassed. And I agree. I don't know why you're so embarrassed, Billy. Listen, I'd even when I look at old Hannibal videos, I'd be like, all right, that's just hot. But I'm my biggest fan though. So I look at my old shit.
He's his own biggest fan too. He is.
And look, Billy, I'm gonna tell you this. Hannibal likes to keep showing off old shit that I did for him. And I'm like, Hannibal, stop it. Stop showing that art. I'm gonna draw you a new
Monty
one.
literally made me a new mask because like the old logo was like this mask that he designed for me, and then it was like my name, and he was like, I hate that mask design. So he literally made me masks, like brand new masks. Like y'all can't really see the detail in the craftsmanship, but that was the other part of the reason I went to New Orleans because Monty was like, I made these masks that badass, and I was like, yeah, I gotta come get my computer fixed, but I really wanted to get these goddamn masks. So, yeah, and this shit's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
But he cringes. He looks at this shit like the old art that he did for me and be like, "Oh, this shit's trash."
Yeah.
I'm like, "This shit is awesome."
Yeah, Billy's pain is real. Like, dude, like seriously, I'm looking at you and I'm asking to use some of your cringy shit. But
It's a party, man. Do it like a lot of
I own my cringe. Own your cringe. Like I'm just asking your permission before I do it. I don't want to fuck with you.
Everyone,
if you want to use it like that, then what we should do is just get Billy to record it on just any beat, right? Like a brand new Billy on any beat, recording that, and then we just play that on the show every time we give somebody plunger points.
So
there we go.
Everyone, if you're watching the stream right now, please like the stream. Let's get it.
Yeah.
We should be able to get over 300 because there's
Like
only
this shit and share it. Get more people in on this.
Yeah.
More people should be watching the Drunken Peasants right now. Like there's only almost 600 of you watching it right now. You know what I'm saying? We should definitely have close to 1,000 people watching this right now.
Yeah.
Like, get it to a point where
Please clap.
Hannibal and I can look at it, see double zeros on there.
But I'll tell you what, there's tons of people that would otherwise give us likes, but they won't if we don't ask for it because they don't think of it. So it's way better.
Oh yeah, consensually press that like button.
Yeah,
you know
as we like to say on our show, aggressively interact with that like button.
Yeah. We don't like to say smash that like button because it just sounds a little cringy.
Like that smash button.
You know, but like consensually, finger that like button.
Yeah, there you go.
This looks gross.
I just needed this to not be.
I like to make rap songs all about certain things that make me shout.
Yep, it
There's
was
really
gross.
Just one that comes to mind. It's something that happens at potty time. I'm on the seat, about to go, about to fill the toilet bowl. Before I go, I have to fight. My booty says no, but that ain't right.
My booty says
Felt
no.
it brewing. I know it's time. Please come out my behind. I'll be nice like catch and release. Ever have that time when your poop's a tease? Don't you ever?
He's got a puppet?
Poops a tease. Yes, I do. Yes, I really, really do. Yes, I do.
Can I say something?
Yes. Yes, you can. Yes, you really can.
There's no reason this should be cringy because Lil Nas X just recently put a track out where there was the lyric "Wrangler on my booty," and I didn't cringe at it. Do better, dude. Do better.
Ooh.
You think you think this guy should do better? The constipation rap song guy should do better?
Yeah, I think the constipation rap song guy should do better because Lil Nas X didn't make me cringe. I just laughed at it. I'm like, that's so ridiculous. I see what you're doing.
I feel like if this is probably the best rap song about constipation in the history of rap songs about constipation.
I mean, it is, but it's still not good.
Well, but it stands at the like you said, it's the cream of the crap. So we just let it stay where it's at.
We got Old Town Road to compare it to now because he talked about his booty just now, and we can compare it to the Wrangler on my booty line.
What's the better
that's
song?
Like saying we're going to compare it to every song that mentions booties, and in the history of rap songs that mention booties, then this would be towards the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck you for countering me. All right.
I see what you're saying.
Do you ever have poop that makes you scream?
Can hand animals poop?
Wait,
they're called puppet Americans. We don't call them hand animals.
Oh fuck!
What the fuck did you just say?
You can't say that. Only they can call each other that. You
I'm
know
so
what man?
sorry.
We don't call them that. We only call. Yeah.
I'm so
puppet
sorry.
Americans.
That slipped.
Or people of Feltish descent.
I normally don't use that word. I apologize. They're Celtic Americans, and I'm so sorry.
There you go. Auto tune.
Why? Enough said, Ben. Thanks for playing P style. I got a laugh from that.
Thank you for being so awesome. Let's remind everyone what the goal is all about tonight.
If we hit 420, I'm gonna strip down into my underwears and take a weed bath. This bath bomb is infused with CBD and marijuana weed oils.
You guys will see Billy in the bathtub.
It's got actual weeds in it that's gonna get me fucking high in a bath, I guess. Naked. Or not naked. Ben says I gotta show my packer.
I just can't even imagine. That just seems like you would be too high from that shit.
I don't know, man.
Like what's the skin absorption ratio of CBD oil on the skin?
I don't know. Ben has that bomb.
Yeah, I have this stuff. It's called Dragon Balm, and it's kind of like Tiger Balm, but it has THC in it.
I thought you were gonna say it had dragons in it, like bits and pieces of real dragons.
If dragons really existed, like maybe they put.
So first off, there's a documentary on HBO right now that shows dragons every Sunday night. So I know that they are real.
that.
I'm joking. I'm talking about Game of Thrones. Don't fuck with me. Don't come for me in the chat. I'm bullshitting. All right. I know it's a TV show. All right. I love, because like whenever I hear flat earthers talk about their flat earth theory, a lot of times it just sounds like they're talking about Game of Thrones. It's like, oh yeah, it's just like if you try to go to the edge of the earth, there's just a wall of ice that stops you. You can't go any further. Say that's Game of Thrones. It's the wall of ice. That's Game of Thrones you're describing. You're describing a very popular TV show. Yeah, Monty.
True.
There
I haven't
is-
seen Game of Thrones.
There is THC in this, by the way. Somebody in chat's like, CBD doesn't count. It's CBD and THC. It's a mixture of infused bombs, so.
Get you high.
It's a high bath.
Get you high.
It's a high belly.
High belly.
Yeah.
Ooh. Brad Lamb says CBD isn't psychoactive. Billy, do real weed.
Do real weed.
Hey,
Yeah.
there were no
weed in that.
high billies this episode. Did nobody send you any? Or
No,
is
I
that like
have
a Thursday
some. It's
thing?
just like I didn't have enough room for anything like that
All
this
right.
time.
This rapper's name is Grandpa Dope. You think he uses bariatric briefs?
Joey had a date. She wasn't
There we
late.
go.
He opened the door. She was hot. She bought tacos, had a great meal, and a few brews. Asked what was on TV. Watch Chris Angel mind
the whole Mount Walker.
Yeah, Walker Texas Ranger.
Turned down low. Joey felt his pants come off. She got busy down below. She deep-throated Billy, didn't gag or choke.
Whoa, this is getting like really, really dirty.
Grandpa
Yeah.
Soon
All right.
he was jizzing down her throat. She pulled him down on top of her. Pumped hard, soon ate her fur. He jizzed deep inside of her.
Fuck.
Damn.
Oh. Whoa.
Grandpa.
He
Whoa.
jizzed deep inside of her. Grandpa's a fucking weirdo, dude.
Somebody should take this audio, right? And then like download any porn video, any porn, it doesn't matter, and then put this in the background of their porn, and then re-upload it to Pornhub, XNXX, Spankbag, RedTube, whatever your preferred site is, and then tag me in it so I can laugh my ass off. I think that would be amazing.
You know, it'd be hilarious to like create a Pornhub account and just take random porn and make this like the soundtrack to the porn and just re-upload it over and over and over again with this same thing.
Oh, absolutely.
So like no bullshit, but like years ago, and I gotta find these videos. It's hilarious. Somebody took like a rapper that I was working with here in Atlanta had made like some like just like these real like strip clubby like kind of just nasty songs and shit, and then started putting his songs in the background of all this porn, and then he tagged me in it. So it would be like, if you search my name, it would just be random porn videos that would just have my music in the background.
That's
Wrestled together, taking a rest. Her breath felt good against his chest. Had to leave, kissed him goodnight. Said sex with him was epic. He said alright.
Fuck you. Did someone pay this guy to read this?
Yeah, for sure. Somebody wrote this and paid him to do this. Like, he definitely didn't write that. These aren't his bars. You know what I'm saying? I'm calling Ghost Rider. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Is
So
he the Drake of senior citizen rap?
Yeah,
Yeah, man. Why-
Someone
why
saying
is he
this is a
dressed like
Fiverr
Dr.
rap.
Strange?
They paid him on Fiverr to rap this probably.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I got it.
That was my
All right, I
idea.
got
Fix Soul said it in chat as well. But
Mike's
this
a
is
big
what I
winner
was
of our
thinking.
Choose It or Lose
What
It
the
Guest
fuck?
BJ contest. So, Mike, what track have you picked for us?
Wait, what is
it's the
that?
latest thing from the Choice game. It's called Choose.
Am I having a
Fantastic.
stroke right now?
I think that cut's going to be real big. And you know, I like the lead singer on this one a lot.
Choose. You gotta make a choice in life.
Wait, pause it. Did he just yell out Jews?
No, he said choose, but it did sound like Jews.
Oh, shoes.
Choose.
Okay, gotcha.
Like I'm choosing
Making a
this.
choice. The choice.
Yeah.
Oh,
choosing.
What you gonna do?
Okay, gotcha.
Are you gonna run with the drinking crowd or walk cool? It's Friday night. You're at the dance. You feel the beat, so you dig the chance. Problem is, the girl you pick doesn't care, cause you make her sick. You could have said, I'm not drinking. Instead, you let them start you thinking. One or two's not.
Looks like he's having a grand old time to me. Fuck this.
Knocking back some brews,
I think he's
pissing
having the
off
best
some women.
I think he's having the best fucking dance ever.
This is Ben's average Tuesday
night.
Bad, but you feel you've been had. Now what you gonna do? Choose. You got.
Solid. I said, what you gonna do? Jews. That's what I heard. I said, having some beer, getting rejected by women, Jews. That's what I heard.
We can never get the original footage of this. Like, if we just had this guy with his green suit on instead of green screened out,
that'd be beautiful.
It would cause so much trouble.
Make a choice in life. So tell me what you're gonna do. You're gonna run with the drinking crowd, or walk cool. So there you sit, looking like a fool when you drank a lot to be so cool. Just no hiding the fact you've had a few. Now what you gonna do? Better run fast.
I wonder if this is a working musician that had to do this because of some sort of court order.
I want him to whip his dick out and piss all over all these people. Like,
there's a lot of kids here, Ben.
Well, I don't want to see. I mean, like, they can make it happen cinematically without showing us anything inappropriate, right?
You still want to pee on kids?
Sure, just pee on each other, like whatever. I don't care.
He looks like on his way out the club, he's gonna high five everybody. All right, guys, you be cool. Oh, high five.
That's the choice he made.
Just high five everybody on the way out.
Is that the way to make the world love you? Now what you gonna do?
Oh no, he fell down. Oh my god, this is so bad.
So what's going on with the mouth part here? Like, is that like, all right? So is it like he's wearing a green screen outfit and then they superimpose the effects?
No, he did.
On him,
They superimposed the effects. The mouth is cut open on the suit, as well as he's wearing glasses. As well as.
Tell me what you're gonna do.
Like a Sentai.
You're gonna run with the drinking crowd, or walk cool. You gotta choose. What you gonna do now? What you gonna do now? Choose.
Look at this kid. Oh my god.
I'll tell you what, though, the guy's.
That's all I heard is Jews and Jews.
The guy's singing. The guy's singing isn't bad, right?
No, it's not bad.
It's not bad.
This is in a pre-auto-tune era, so I give credit.
I think he was a working musician. It's probably Rick Astley.
Look how into it this dude is. Look at his face. Jews.
Rick Astley.
Busting nut just now.
Maybe not Rick Astley, but somebody. Maybe this is Bryan Adams. And he like hit a kid drunk driving and had to do this court order.
Oh damn! He's fucking puking his guts out.
Nice.
This is now a Wednesday night for Ben.
Pretty bad, huh? Can I change the channel or something?
Well, you can change what's going on.
I don't want anybody seeing this. What can I do?
What do you think?
This kid grew up to be Kenny in the Canadian TV series Kenny vs. Spenny.
And she says, please. And I said, hey, Mikey, let's go, man. We got some brew. What? Beer. Beer? Yeah, I'm not interested.
Beer?
Oh, come on, man. There's not going to be any left. Now, let's go. We're going. So what's the matter, Mikey?
What's the matter, Mikey?
Read my lips. No.
Read my lips.
Your hips don't lie, but your lips
apparently
do.
my lips is the only part that come out of this costume. It's really weird, man. It's fucking. So this dude is just wearing like a green suit gimp costume from like Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
And just singing about the Jews, right? You know what somebody should do? They should take the Charlottesville March, right?
Oh God.
And then and then just take the chorus from this song and just put that over them marching with the tiki torches.
Holy shit!
But I wanna ask a question. This kid is Mikey. Is this Chex Mikey? Like Mikey will eat anything?
I don't
Is
think
this Mikey all grown up?
I don't think so.
This is a different Mikey. If so, Mikey fell far down the road.
If you don't drink, hey, don't feel uncool. Turn down that guy, cause he's
What the fuck is that?
the fool. Say no and no and no till you get through. Now what you gonna do? I can rap or dance or sing. I can do most anything. I am in control.
Damn
And here's the proof. That's cool. You gotta make a choice in life. So tell me what you're gonna do. You're gonna run with the drinking crowd. Oh, what cool.
Oh, fucking
Yeah, look at him go, Billy. Isn't this awesome? Aren't these people so fucking awesome?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You're gonna run with the drinking crowd.
I love the little mullet fucking school shooter turd.
What you gonna do?
Damn.
Gonna run with the drinking crowd. Oh, what cool.
You should open for these
Don't
guys.
run with the drinking crowd.
Oh man, this is good stuff. Okay, good job.
Yeah, I
Good
should
job.
open a.
This is great. Like the video is what really just takes it home. It's like the song itself is like, all right, it is what it is. But then when you see like this, when you see like the mullet kids and then the message behind drinking and don't trust the Jews and this fucking guy that's clearly on acid.
Choose,
what I'm
choose,
saying?
Hannibal. They're saying choose.
They're saying choose.
To choose. No, choose. Make a choice.
Don't trust the Jews.
Hold on, is this
the same
Onision?
kid?
Is this
Is this the
Onision?
kid in a different video?
This is school shooter core.
I'm scared right now. I am fucking terrified right now. Stop.
We learned in school today.
Fuck. Don't
What?
do it, dude.
What the fuck?
Somebody give this motherfucker a Snickers right now. Right now.
Think it is, Dad. You know how stressful it is around here? This is all I ever got to get out of here.
God damn it! This is Onision.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. I was just gonna say that this is just like an Onision video. What is bad acting? A bag full of
I'm gonna
flour.
ask this question, but who is Onision?
Oh God,
He's
that's like a whole different story.
a long-standing YouTuber that has seen better days.
God, I can't stand you. No, whatever, Dad.
Whatever, Dad.
I don't do this.
Dude, this is the weirdest rap I think I've ever seen on Cringe Rap. The rap is so quietly hidden behind the fucking actual video. It's probably the smartest Cringe Rap I've ever seen.
Oh my God.
Because they try their best to hide it. Born to mothers and fathers and brothers and gats.
That's cane sugar. That's cane sugar.
This is so bad. Okay, that was terrible.
Christopher Sizek, you fucking weirdo.
Was that it?
Oh, it's this dude again.
It's Grandpa Dope.
Yep.
Oh, I thought this kid was about to shoot a school. I was getting scared.
He was just doing fucking blow off his mama's table and driving her Camry to go buy milk for his Charlottesville rally.
I'm better. I was getting scared. The tension built in that.
That was fucking weird.
Oh, here he is, my dude.
Back to school with pencils, books, teachers, and the golden rule. Air is hot, hard to breathe. Can't believe the stores have on the shelves products for Halloween. Won't be long until it's cold and snow, but still, to school you'll have to go. Summer's not really over just for school, but the weekends are still open for you. Andy, Isaac, Jamie, don't you three know these are looking for you? Hot and dry today, but cooler temp and rain is on its way.
Where's all the jizz? I don't think there's.
Yeah, give me some jizz.
I don't think there's any way that this fucking guy.
I'm gonna clip you out saying that, Monty, just so you know, and put that in the beat, just so you know.
There's no
Your
way.
computer's not functional yet. I'm not scared.
Ooh. There's no way that he's not getting paid through Fiverr to do this for $5. Like this is just.
What's his shirt say? Hell bent.
Hell yeah! I think. I think it's hell yeah.
Hell bent was okay. I got you.
So they
Shout out
say,
to the sideways cap and the you know, the t-shirt with the long sleeve shirt underneath.
Yeah, Grandpa's inappropriation here.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It's over. Thank you.
That was it?
Grandpa just made $5 on Fiverr.com.
So is it that so how does this work? Like he gets on Fiverr and I send him
Monty, I got you.
I assume so. If we can find his Fiverr page, I would suggest everybody chuck him a $5 bill to make like Manatee diss tracks and Jared Genesis love songs. That'd be pretty fucking chill.
Yeah.
Chill.
Oh, yeah. That would be fly because I would definitely pay him $5 to do something. But I want him. If he's gonna do it, I want him to do it right. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want him to like just piss all over it.
Maybe we should. I just had an idea, and I'm going to pitch it right here on the Drunken Peasants.
Okay.
Maybe we can every week pay a Fiverr rapper to drop a verse and throw it at the beginning of our show every week.
Oh God.
Okay.
Like, just send us whatever you got, and then you work your magic.
Show us what you got. Yeah, having Fiverr rappers, creating cringe rap through Fiverr rappers might be the next generation of cringe raps. That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
So if let me ask you, if we did this, right? Like, say we do this, and we came up with a record that ended up being akin to Old Town Road, who gets paid on that?
You?
I think you as the producer gets paid, right?
Technically, he's worked for hire, right?
Yeah. That's work for hire. That's what Fiverr is.
Okay.
That's yours.
That's a work for hire, dude.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I just wanted to make sure before we do this shit. I want to make sure because if something popped from.
That's why I suggested Fiverr. And keep in mind, Hannibal gets paid. I didn't say us. I said Hannibal. He does music.
I would make sure that you got an appropriate percentage.
I'm not even looking for that. Like,
let's just do our that's just the type of guy I am.
Look at Monty just throwing away millions here. Wow.
No, we do our shit. Look, if Hannibal makes millions, I make millions by proxy because this is my co-host. I'm cool.
Yeah, that's why I tell all my women. I'm like, if you get crabs, I get crabs by proxy.
Yeah,
I'm
not greedy. Like, like this has been my boy since day one. Like, Hannibal's been there through pretty much all of my biggest tragedies in life. This has been my friend through all of that shit.
A1 since day one.
Yeah. So look, if he blows up, he's my co-host. I'm blowing up with him. Like, maybe to a lesser extent, which I'd be more happy with. So, like,
why? But that would be fly though. It's like if I got millions of dollars and then I could share some of that wealth with my friends, and that would be awesome. You know?
I'd take the fuck out of that shit. But I'm not like let's start dividing percentages on this. Like, no, get your money. Yeah, because my money's coming on the back end from what you just did.
That's kind of how I feel about all my friends here at the Drunken Peasants that are watching live right now. When they finally win the lottery or do some other dumb shit and make millions, I know they're just going to shower me with money because they love me. I know that.
But the thing is, Hannibal doesn't have to give me shit. Just keep being my co-host. That's all I ask.
Well, all the Drunken Peasants fans have to shower me. They have to shower me. They have to literally wash my body, and they can do that if we hit this 420 goal.
If y'all make the 420 goal, then Billy the Fridge is going to take a shower in draws only. And was agreed to? I don't want to put words in your mouth.
With this marijuana soap bomb, bath bomb. Hi.
I don't think we're gonna make it.
Yeah, probably not. But at least we tried. Ben, I think they would get us to make it if you let me just be full on naked in there.
We'll send the
Let me be
hundreds
full
of
on
people
naked.
that. Yeah, we'll
What
send
if
the
I can-
hundreds of people from our show that we got from your show.
What if I can promise to contain my
that are
junk?
already here now and donating.
These are Parmesan chips.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they're good. You want to try one?
Are those wisps?
Yeah.
No, those look good. Yeah, I've had them before. They make a wisp that's barbecue bacon flavor. It's pretty
Oh
good.
shit!
Yeah, low carb. I've been eating
Ben,
a
did you-
lot today. I
Ben,
woke
did
up
you just step off camera again to have another LaCroix.
a LaCroix.
Yeah.
You got a LaCroix and some chippies.
Ben, do you know what me and my girlfriend call LaCroix or LaCroix?
What?
We call it hipster mixer.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah,
It's,
and
I only
always
see
and it only came up because I make fun of her because she will suggest it sometime. She's like, "Yeah, pick up some LaCroix." And I'm like, "Oh, you want some hipster mixer? I got you."
Yeah, the only people I see drink that shit have handlebar mustaches or like real ironic bicycles.
No, Tish does. She requests that shit. She drinks it like that. And, I make fun of her too. So
yeah,
I like.
Oh, you know
LaCroix.
what? I'm like all my friends from California drink that shit.
Yeah,
all
zero
of my
calorie.
friends from Cali drink that shit. They be like, "Yo, you go to the store, give me a LaCroix." It's like, what?
Zero California. Zero calorie,
I
man.
guess. Look, I've never had any. So matter of fact, I might go get a 6-pack or 12-pack tonight, and then
get one. Just get one.
It really does
Just
taste
get one,
like the ghost of flavor.
Yeah, the ghost of flavor, the
Yeah.
afterthought of flavor.
Yeah.
Yes,
it is. Tech in y'all fan chat said LaCroix tastes like TV static.
Yep.
Oh, she just called me a liar. She's listening.
Ooh.
Yes. All right. So she doesn't ask for it, but we do call it that.
Oof.
All right. I was just trying to make you feel better, Ben. All right. She called me on it. I'm gonna correct it live on stream. But look, I only fuck with you, Ben, because I love you.
Yeah, that's fine. I got used to drinking. Like, I noticed that when I would travel in Europe and I would order water, they would always ask still or sparkling. So I'm like, all right, sparkling. So I just got used to drinking sparkling water. And now that I'm trying not to drink soda or anything like that, I'm just drinking it out of cans. So
all right, that's hipster mix.
Yeah, I've been drinking like that. Like Walmart has those like flavored sparkling waters or whatever. So I've been drinking those, and they taste so good. I'm like, this shit has got to be bad for me. Like something's got to be like secretly killing me in this. So I'm gonna have to put this shit somewhere else.
The best LaCroix comes in the tall cans. It's cherry lime, cerise limon.
Yeah.
Or, it's the
Yeah,
best.
I get the strawberry one. I used to get, and I hate to perpetuate the stereotype about black people, but I used to always get the watermelon one, and now they don't sell it. Look, listen. I hate
fought
to
for
admit,
watermelon too.
I hate to admit that, around so many white people, but I do in fact love watermelon.
Everybody
like,
does though. It's like who doesn't love watermelon? It's so unfair.
Yeah, I know. It's the stereotype that's attached to it, though. Of
course,
it's like,
but
man,
the
I really want to
stereotype's
eat.
so
Like
unfair.
sometimes I'd be at work and it'll be like watermelon, and the next set is like some kiwi and some honeydew, the garbage fruit. And I'd be like, damn, I want that watermelon, but I don't want all the white people at work to see. So I would wait till they leave, and then I just grab it all and try to eat it real fast.
You know where the roots of watermelon being racist is? What the fuck?
Back again with another, this time about peanut butter, Jip Skippies and that Planters, man, we even got that Peter Pan. Crunchy or smooth if you picky though, bringing it all to your front door. Raising the PB, we watch it grow, this is that PB, no jelly though.
Give me what you got, peanut butter drop. This that peanut butter, spot a new jam for your peanut butter. We pound by pound, we lays it down. Ain't no time to play around. We stacking up, we helping out. We really need each other.
What's going on?
We don't like it when we see you suffer. Sister, brother, father, mother. This peanut butter will be your supper. It's time to rediscover if you a creamy.
What's going on, Ben?
It's all.
What's going on?
Cheesecake.
Why? Why is there a good rap in the Cheesecake Factory?
The same color, protein
Peanut
packing by the numbers, huh?
P.
Woo.
B. P. B.
Oh, is he gonna ginge it up?
We getting that. P. B.
He's about to rap fast.
Is he gonna ruin it all?
P. B. P. We getting that. We got families to feed. We got families to feed. They depending on me. They depending on me.
Wait. Hang on. No. That white dude was supposed to come in and be like, what you know about peanut butter and jelly? And you know, he was supposed to go in right there. That was
you did not
stereotype all white rappers as rapping fast.
Well, to be fair,
that was the moment I was waiting for it, where the opening line was supposed to be, what you know about peanut butter, then blah, 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 blah.
What you know about peanut butter crispy crunch?
100,000 miles to feed. From raising peanut butter at the factory.
We thought he was gonna be fucking.
Here he is.
If you ain't had Adams, you probably had Reese's.
He's extra slow.
If you ain't had Reese's, I know you had Skippy.
Skippy?
Creamy or crunchy, you know we ain't picky. Peanut butter. Yeah. Let's get it in abundance.
Taking away 3 of my poops and fires.
Why? Why does this exist? Why is this a thing?
I guess they want you to, but they got permission from the restaurant manager. You know what I'm saying? There's like a film crew. There's lighting. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of shit that went into making this video.
Look,
you know what I'm saying? There's a choreographed dance number, and that beat is copyright infringement.
Oh,
oh, you caught that?
Yes, I know that song. It's a Day song.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right.
I know the song.
Comparing this to the only other Cheesecake Factory rap that I know of, this is God level rap, right? But I just don't understand. I just don't understand.
Apparently, they do a peanut butter drive because they were talking about that in the other one too.
Did she say that?
Okay,
Yep.
okay. Okay.
They do a peanut butter drive, apparently.
It's a drive that just collects peanut butter, not bread or jelly.
Nope, yeah, I guess they give peanut butter to hungry families. Is that it?
Something like that.
Yeah.
And
what,
yes,
choke
Bill
them to death
Hicks,
because you don't have anything to
copyright
drink?
a beat.
Yes,
Just
you
Bill
can.
Of course, you can copyright a beat.
Yeah, absolutely. You can totally copyright beats.
All right,
you know what I'm saying? And they definitely got infringed on this one. You know what I'm saying, for sure. Yeah. All right. You know, so they just made a song about peanut butter. Huh?
So you guys are fans of burlap, right?
Oh, burlap?
Yeah,
our favorite.
Yeah, your favorite troll.
Yeah, we love burlap.
Good old burlap.
Have you visited his YouTube channel lately?
I've never been to his YouTube channel.
I was on his YouTube channel 3 days ago.
What was on there?
I didn't see anything special.
He plays with Legos and talks about the Jews.
Yeah. I didn't see anything special 3 days ago.
Yeah, nothing special. I just love the way you said, yeah, Burlap's YouTube channel. He just fucking plays with Legos and talks about the Jews. That's the funniest shit to me.
It is.
Yeah. So,
do you have a video of him playing with Legos and talking about the Jews?
Yeah, like he's part of my search. I will search burlap to go, let's see what burlap's talking about. Nothing important. All right, I don't care about that Lego set. I don't care about the history of fucking Mississippi. Move on. So, what did y'all find on burlap? Is there something new? Like,
oh no! I just think it's funny that you call him. Like, I would just see him all the time leave like 1,000 comments per video, just like talking utter shit about like anything we said.
Oh yeah. He was the one commenter that was Hannibal got him to a point where he's like, "Fuck off, Hannibal."
Oh yeah, I had a guy try to troll me on my Facebook page, and I similar tactic, and he just kind of abandoned ship, and I was like, look, man, I've never had a troll before, so I don't know if I'm doing it right. So
yeah, and that's what he told him. So we played it out, and I watch his channel because I assume one day maybe he'll get around to saying some shit about us, but he never does. But I watch trolls.
Oh,
so
wow.
That's just because our channel is still like growing right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like if we were at like peasants numbers, if we were at tap numbers or something like that, greater sapient numbers, then he would for sure have something to say about us. But our channel's still like like 11:50, which you guys should subscribe to our channel so that way you can watch me suffer tomorrow talking about fucking.
Even if you just want to troll us, subscribe to Troll. Like, I'm anxiously looking for our first troll. We don't have a nemesis yet.
Yeah, Monty just admitted if you troll them, he will watch your channel. Like he just,
I'll watch
if you want views, just troll.
all you got to do is troll Monty and then troll Hannibal Monty, and Monty will watch your channel.
Y'all don't know what I do.
I
spend my day prepping for shows and watching YouTube videos. So, and if you're talking about us, I'm watching your shit.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. Like he'll watch all those videos. I will not do that. I mean,
in preparation for G-Man, which I think is going to win our Torture for May, I have been going through G-Man's channel. I'm watching all your shit,
God.
G-Man, because you're going to watch this on the Peasants.
So our
G-Man?
torture episode for
Wait, hang on, Hannibal. Let me talk to G-Man real quick.
Go
Because you
ahead.
watched
Cut a
this.
promo on G-Man.
Go ahead.
Yeah, G-Man. I'm watching your shit. You're about to win our torture episode for May. You're welcome to come on. We're talking shit about you at the end of May.
Ooh.
Come talk some shit with us. Because I got nothing nice to say about you. Come bring the nice shit. And also, G-Man, I can bring Scientist Mel on to talk to you.
You know
She's a
what?
friend of mine.
There was a leaked sex tape of G-Man getting gangbanged by the vigilant Christian Mario and all of his buddies, and we have leaked audio of it right here. I'll
Shit, bring it on.
Yeah, I'll play it so you guys can hear it. Here it is. No.
That's the G-Man soundboard.
Yep.
Hannibal. You need that so that you can make. Yeah. We're also going to premiere Team MFN and Hannibal produced The Audacity. Hey, can you play the Audacity clip?
What?
For Hannibal so he can hear it? The Audacity.
The Audacity. Where is that one?
Yeah. Oh, the Audacity.
Audacity.
What is the? Oh, I just don't understand I don't know who G-Man is. Like you keep talking about him.
I'm not a G-Man either.
Savor these last few moments of your life where you don't know who G-Man is.
Well, G-Man might not win. G-Man's got to face off against the Kardashians tomorrow.
I don't
One of
believe
those will win as our torture episode. I'm guessing it's gonna be-
Time out. Yes, I did.
Yes, I did.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Preaching to the Choir Ministries.
I forgot what section it was in. He says the Audacity. I want Hannibal to make a song called The Audacity.
I'll do it. I just
here it is. Here it is.
You got the
listen, Hannibal.
audacity. You got the
One more time.
audacity.
I'll turn it up louder.
You got the audacity.
Okay. So what? Okay. So I saw somebody in the chat say that he is a crazy Christian. Morden is alive. Said G-Man is a crazy Christian. That's all I know. That and just the random stuff.
You know what else
Monty
he?
tells me about.
You know what else he talks about? Talks about how certain types of slavery are okay.
Yeah. He says slavery in and of itself is not a bad thing.
Okay, couple things. Shit. Okay.
You know,
all right.
Let me hit you with another one really quick too. If you're starving, you're not a Christian. There are no starving Christians in the world.
None.
Anyone who's starving isn't a real Christian.
Yep.
Do you think G-Man's ever been hungry in his life?
You guys are just trolling me. This can't be real.
No,
is this like a real like he really believes these things?
He was like, "Show me a starving child. Show me evidence that it happened."
Fighter for Hannibal and Monty.
Oh my God, that is so. Oh,
that?
should I play that?
Wait, we will. Let me ask you a question first.
Okay.
When I approach, if G-Man wins our torture episode for May, can I approach him with a cosign from Ben and Billy from the Drunken Peasants and say we would like to have you on our show?
Sure.
All right. I'm just gonna say, hey, Ben and Billy said it's okay. Like they co-sign us.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Preaching to the Choir Ministries. The Bible says that in 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 1, that in the latter time some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. The Bible also says that before the Antichrist comes on the scene in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3, there will be a falling away from the faith. And if you look in 2 Timothy chapter 3, it talks about the moral decline that will go on in the last days. And one chapter further away in chapter 4, verse 3 in 2 Timothy, you will also see that a time will come when men will not want to listen to sound doctrine anymore. Rather, they are going to want to hear what they out of thy flock. Okay, why they became slaves. Let's look at Colossians chapter 4, verse 1. Let's see what the Bible says about that. So it's a slave because they can't pay their debts, but rather they would rather pay their debt with work. And before you be so quick to hit the stop button and start laughing your butt off, saying that we're stupid, or them people were stupid for selling themselves as slaves, make sure you watch this video all the way through for what I'm going to say. Okay. Again, people sold themselves as slaves when they could not pay their debts or provide for their families. Some decided to become slaves so that their needs could be provided by their masters. That's very different from what we see that happened in this country about a century ago. Okay? A couple of centuries ago, I'm sorry.
This is a much different and tamer G-Man.
G-Man is actually streaming live right now.
Is he? What's he talking about right now?
Let's see.
So
take your time.
Okay, so by through adoption, anyone who believes, okay, will have the right to become a child of God, and will ultimately be counted with faithful Abraham. Okay, as proof that the Israelites were not the children of God, and actually would be.
He's talking to black Hebrew Israelites. This is bullshit.
Oh, he messes with them all the time.
Disobedient, because I don't believe being an Israelite is predicated based on.
We Glanderson Booper him.
Yeah, this is the one area I agree with him, and he might not see the chat if you Glanderson Booper him. This is how much I watch G-Man. Like G-Man's my entertainment.
Yeah, he's out there.
Yeah, we got to get him on your show.
Yeah. Have you seen that weird anime? Okay. Did you see the thing where he called Matt Dillahunty and said that he could be Matt Dillahunty's slave under certain circumstances?
Are you talking about the one where he called him in the middle of the night?
No. When he called the Atheist Experience.
Oh, I saw that. Show that to Hannibal. And Hannibal doesn't know who Matt Dillahunty is. Matt Dillahunty might be on our show in May. I'm still working it out.
Yeah, you were telling me that we trying to get him on one of the comic book episodes, right?
Yeah.
All right. Lamone is in Irvington, New Jersey. Thanks for waiting.
Yes, hi, Matt. This is G-Man.
I know who it is. I knew who it was before you even said anything.
Well, Matt, listen, I'm not mad at you for having your opinion about me, and maybe I should have been a little bit more professional with how I went about confronting you about my differences with the slavery issue.
Well, there's a bunch of things that we could say. I found it really interesting because somebody sent me a clip.
I'm going to go in here.
My presuppositions are irrelevant. I asked a question.
Oh, they are?
Yes,
okay.
I asked a question. This book right here, where I just read to you, says that the slave owner can beat their slaves as long as they don't die within 2 or 3 days. Is that a good thing or an evil thing?
Well, if I'm looking at it from your perspective,
I want your perspective. I'm asking you for your perspective, for crying out loud.
I didn't answer your question. From my perspective, no, because I fully understand what I'm reading.
Okay.
I know that the Hebrews were permitted from beating them for no apparent reason. The only way you can beat your slave to begin with
is
they break one of the Mosaic laws.
Yeah, where's that? Wait, what'd you say?
They have to break one of the Mosaic laws. and
Where
they have
does
to
it where does it
disapprove.
say you can only beat your slaves if they break one of the Mosaic
Well,
laws?
if you back up a few verses, it says that you can't smite your servant until
Sure.
the point that you
Hey, what you said it says. I said, where's the verse that says you can? How does the Good Samaritan story in any way?
a little bit better than actually being killed.
Oh,
That's how I
okay.
say it's better.
So first of all, why is it a good thing that if you commit adultery, you're put to death? And then why is it a good thing that you're beaten?
It's called punishment. When you do wrong, when you break a national law, that there are going to be punishments, just like in our society. And me and him obviously have a disagreement. I think it would do the world a lot of good if he changed my mind.
What the fuck?
So someone
Yes.
made.
So wait, we're gonna have to do a whole episode on this dude?
Yes. Yes,
What
Hannibal.
the
That's what's
fuck,
winning
man?
right now. That's what is going to win as the trends keep showing.
Have you ever seen this shit?
I haven't seen this. What is this? Oh shit! Oh my God.
Because there's a part during that debate where they're like, he was like, yeah, if I was your slave, what'd you make me do? He's like, I'll make you pick the weeds in my front yard. So,
Oh my God, this is amazing.
oh damn.
Oh shit. Can't beat the Bible.
It gets really dark here. It gets really dark here.
Whoa.
He's picking the weeds.
Ben, can you please send this to me?
Yeah.
What the fuck? What is this? What am I watching?
Hannibal has no idea what's going on with this.
Oh my God! What the fuck?
But look, I want to say this because G-Man sucks you guys' dick all the time, and I said that, G-Man. Yes, I did. If you want to talk to Mel, she will be on the show if G-Man wins for the May Torture episode. Respond to my email. What to you?
Oh my God! Oh my God! G-Man versus starving Christian.
Is this based on the vigilant Christian?
No, it's a starving Christian.
Oh,
you
okay.
know, the ones he says don't exist. They're playing We Are the World.
Oh my God!
I'll show you one other one that this is Sci-10 Atheist, by the way. You should look him up. He doesn't make.
All right, I'm looking him up.
He doesn't make stuff anymore, but I want to show you another one though, because this is great.
Oh my God!
What the fuck?
These are
man?
classics.
I just don't even.
Coming up.
These are classics.
Oh my God! What? Man.
Check out this one. Check out this one. He used to always have that Wondershare watermark in all of his videos back in the day.
For your eyes, I just destroyed the no true Scotsman fallacy. I broke the 9th commandment, nor did I commit apostasy. You have no grounds to judge me with your subjective morality. Once again, I have exposed your atheist hypocrisy. My knowledge is extensive in all matters of biology. Natural selection is a strict impossibility. I'll believe in evolution only when you show to me a canine turned into a non-canine in a laboratory. The God you do not worship is believed in quite consistently. An answered prayer must logically have its own causality. You can't say he's not real until you've been to every galaxy. So let me ask you, how can you reject
Let me
him so
ask you how
emphatically? I'm preaching preaching to the choir with my stupid fucking ministry, refuting your assertions of the Bible's inconsistency. I talk a load of fucking shit about biblical slavery, and underneath the carpet I sweep anything unsavory. I declare a war of right buns of Eve specifically. She's feeding you a bunch of number 2 in actuality. I suck the cock of Breaking and the pussy of Shani is me, while Heckle's dick is pommeling my asshole continuously. Before your eyes I just destroyed the no true Scotsman fallacy. I broke the 9th commandment, or did I commit apostasy? Read your Bible and do what it says, and you'll be just like me, the winner of the jackpot in the fucking Drunken lottery. Read your Bible and do what it says, and you'll be just like me, the winner of the jackpot in the fucking Drunken lottery.
Isn't that wonderful? Holy shit.
Amazing.
The winner of the jackpot in the fucking Drunken lottery.
Wait, I want to throw this out before anybody says anything, because G-Man might see this. Come on the shit show. Hannibal doesn't know shit about you. He's not going to research anymore because he's got other shit to do. You might be able to convince him that you're right.
Right about what?
About him not being a total piece of shit.
I thought you about the slavery it made sense. I was like,
no, none of that. Like, keep playing, Hannibal.
So you barking up the wrong tree with me.
No.
That one.
No, we're gonna talk shit about you because I'm pretty sure you're gonna win. I think G-Man will beat the Kardashians about what people want us to talk about on the show.
Yeah, so Monty came up with this brilliant idea for our May 12th episode.
There's another one.
He came up with this great idea to let our fans vote on what the torture episode is. And he did it like NCAA bracket style. Yeah. So every day has been votes on all the things that they picked. And like right now it's like G-Man and something else in the final.
G-Man versus Christian Rap and the Kardashians versus they. So tomorrow
G-Man
is the final two. Yeah. G-Man's gonna win, and it's gonna be G-Man versus the Kardashians.
By the way, G-Man always wins, Hannibal. That's something you'll learn too. Always.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
He always wins.
He never loses.
Except for the one time when he had a rap battle against JF, which is very strange. G-Man had a...
No. He actually says he lost against Thunderfoot.
Oh, yeah.
He claims that as a loss.
He also said that I beat him in a rap battle too.
Oh, damn.
So
he doesn't win all the time.
He's had a couple losses, but I disagree. I think he beat us all.
You think so?
I just like me. Look, I just saying. Me and Christians have like a weird relationship with each other. This could get real ugly real fast.
Yeah.
My mama might stop watching my shit after this.
Yeah. We're premiering the music video and debut of a song called "The Audacity" on the show. If G-Man wins this,
if he wins,
if he wins, only if he wins.
Oh man, shit. I never thought I would say this, but I'm rooting for the Kardashians.
What? How could you say such a thing?
I just don't feel like this is just gonna be good. This is just gonna be. All right, let's go ahead. Show me something else. Let me see what else.
I was going to try and where the fuck is he? Where's
my mama
Here it is.
don't
Here it
like
is.
Screen.
All
I think
right.
you better look at my screen.
Listen, look at my
Someone tell G-Man to come on our stream right now.
Come on, look
at my screen. Video?
Look at my screen.
I guess we could. I don't know if I should rebroadcast the stream for that much.
Yeah.
But everyone go to G-Man's channel, G-Man's main channel. Tell him.
Okay, I'm thinking about other chick.
Tell him this is boring and that he should come on our show instead.
Yeah, he shouldn't be talking about whatever he's talking about.
I want you to read this.
Is that what we're hearing in the background right now?
Yeah. This is his.
Is that there's a couple of different ways you can become.
He's talking to Black Hebrew Israelites right now.
Wait, I'm sorry. Hold on a minute. You could be a physical descendant
and
by being.
I hate
born
them as much as he does, but he's not doing anything to stop him.
Wait a minute. Hold on a minute.
Oh, isn't he such a joy?
You can become an Israelite because according to the covenant that God made with Abraham, one had to be circumcised, and it wasn't just people in his family. A stranger could be circumcised too. You could be from another nation and actually be considered an Israelite. But I did bring up Rahab for a reason because Rahab is in the genealogy of Jesus. So I asked the question again.
He's one of those Christians.
Yes, that's who he is.
Fuck,
Let me
man.
back up. Because you were
Hannibal had no idea what he was signing up for. He's like, all right.
I didn't actually sign up for this. I kind of got roped into this.
People are telling him now. People are in his chat now telling him to come on here. He'll probably just ignore it. We'll see though.
He will. He will.
All the time. Abraham was uncircumcised when the father called him. He called him uncircumcised and then gave him circumcision.
Hannibal, read your Bible and do what it says.
A physical sign in his flesh.
G-Man's videos always have more dislikes than likes.
Abraham had Ishmael.
Oh, every time.
Ishmael, God said he would make a nation. Ishmael was circumcised.
He's getting spammed.
I will.
Oh, look at G-Man.
That
Look at G-Man.
is faulty.
They're showing him on the screen right now.
Does not make you an Israelite. No differently than it doesn't make you a child of the promise.
G-Man, this isn't. You should come do this instead. Oh, whatever. I don't want to wait around forever for G-Man.
I don't want to wait around at all for G-Man.
While we move around, is he on his? Because he's got like 7 channels. Which channel?
He's on G-Man.
Been on your show before, right? Like he's been on. This show before.
I watched WrestleMania with him the other day on my other channel. He just kind of showed up randomly, and I was like, all right. Because I know he's a wrestling fan too. He's actually cool when you're not talking with him about religion. Then he's just fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But with everything else, he's all right. Like I get along with him fine.
He's an adequate human being the rest of the time.
Yeah.
Jeez,
just so you know, Hannibal, like there's a chance that we could end up on DP one night and G-Man might show up.
We had
I was
G-Man
trying to get him to come on now.
We had G-Man on an episode one night. G-Man.
Is that the Rastafarian G-Man?
Poke G-Man.
G-Man.
He was on and we weren't talking about anything other than just like regular stuff, and it was kind of chill. I enjoyed it.
I want G-Man to start smoking weed and become G-Man now.
G-Man.
He can grow some dreads
That
and
would
get
be amazing.
G-Man.
G-Man fucking guy.
I think G-Man needs to smoke more weed. I'm gonna does he have super chats enabled?
I don't think he does. I don't know. Ha! Dylan said, "Come on, DP, and school these." Yeah, are you guys? So you guys both consider yourselves atheists, Hannibal and Monty, right?
Not so much Hannibal, but
I'm just like this. I'm in a weird place right now, but I'm definitely skeptic curious. Let's say that.
Skeptic
curious. I own the title atheist, G-Man. I own it. See what I did?
Yeah.
I think atheism is too much like a religion.
I do have like a lot of like wild, crazy ass arguments with Christians on a regular basis and shit. Just about stuff that doesn't make any sense to me. I just need more information, and I just keep asking questions so they get frustrated and be like I was the kid that got kicked out of Sunday school for asking too many questions. Like when it was like you got to give 10% of your earnings to God, I was like, nah, does God want 10% of my net or my gross earnings?
Maybe
the Bible don't really say that. You know what I'm saying? Does he want 10% of what I made this week, or does he want 10% of what I make for the year? Like, how is this working? You know what I'm saying? Because like, what if I have
he's
a really
freaking out.
Year?
I don't even hear what he's saying. I can just tell by his face.
If you give him 10% what you made this week, and you do that every week, won't it become 10% of what you made for the year by the end of the year?
Should we just tell G-Man that you guys are Black Hebrew Israelites just to trick him into coming over here?
Oh, God.
And then when he shows up, be like, man, I got two Black Hebrew Israelites here talking shit about you, G-Man. You're distracted dealing with this other guy, man. Telling everybody the truth about you and exposing you, G-Man.
Hey, look, I just want to see. I want to see what all the fuss is about because I haven't seen none of his videos. Like we've had Drag on our show multiple times, and I know he and Drag, or I know Drag be dragging him, but I don't know. I don't have the context for it. Like I don't know.
Yeah, look, why don't you do this? Since we're supposed to be on Thursday anyway, why don't you tell him you have 2 Black Hebrew Israelites on Thursday? Get him to come on Thursday.
Let's try and get him to come on Thursday.
Your scarf kind of makes you look like you could sell the Black Hebrew Israelite right now.
I'll dress like one, and I'll preach like one for a bit. I'll play the part.
I look like
I've been on DP enough. I can come on as a character.
I look like a black Hebrew Pedialyte.
Yeah, I can come on as a character
because I got baby face.
Yeah, I like that.
Bars,
Baby
Billy.
face.
Bars.
Baby face.
I like that.
So,
Are you drinking a Peregrino?
This is called Bai Bubbles.
Yeah, I've seen bar before.
It's got an
Bar Bubbles.
antioxidant
I only see
infusion.
those in Quick Trips though. I never see them anywhere else.
Yeah, this was it's 5 calories per can. It's my diet juice.
I got you. All right. What does it taste like? Because I see them all. I've never had one before.
It's got a bit more flavor than a La Croix. A LaCroix.
That tells me no information.
Fucking G, man.
Yeah, it's not that great. It's just, what am I going to do? I'm fat. I have to
Wasting
stop
your
being-
time.
Stop being fat.
G-Man, wasting your time talking to this loser. You could be talking to us instead.
Yeah. Who is this
Jesus.
guy? They're preaching about something that makes no sense.
Of course.
He won't come on tonight.
Yeah, he sucks.
Bang bang.
How much more money do you guys need to get your get Billy to take this weed bath?
Oh, it's quite a bit.
Quite a bit.
We've
And
thrown that out the window.
And we're about to go do the post show.
Yeah.
I was thinking that we were just we're gonna do it patrons only, like a private one.
All right.
But you guys can come with if you want, but if you gotta go, that's cool. We've been on for like 3 hours and everything.
Yeah. I don't yet. We'll talk about it in the pro cell. See what Hannibal has to do. I'm gonna have a cigarette. I know I want that.
I'm going to go
my
make some
addiction.
pee.
All right, so we're gonna wrap up this show. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great night.
Go subscribe to Hannibal Monty Shit Show.
Yeah,
Please
go
do.
Yeah, especially Olivia. What's her name? Olivia. Oh damn, I lost her. She was in the chat.
Newton-John?
and she was
Olivia
saying-
Munn?
Yes, and she was saying very great things about our show. So I was saying, man, make sure you subscribe to our show. Tomorrow's our torture episode. We are going to be talking about all 15 Insane Clown
Yeah.
Posse albums.
And I have a special surprise that Hannibal doesn't know about for that show.
Are you gonna listen to?
definitely-
So you're gonna start off with Dog Beats. I think that was the first ICP album ever.
we
Yeah,
when
it was before they were the Insane Clown Posse. They were the Inner City Posse.
That is true. I read that about them. I've been doing all of this ICP research, for the show. And when I read the backstory on them, it's like the backstory makes me feel like me and Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope would be really good friends.
Yeah, I would hang out with those guys.
Yeah, they would seem like they would be super cool to hang out with. Like they're good friends with like Sabu and Rob Van Dam from ECW, and I was a huge fan of Sabu and Rob Van Dam.
Sabu was
and then,
one of my favorites.
One of my good buddies out here was hanging out with those guys a lot when they come to town. I never tried to inch my way in because I thought it'd be kind of weird, but I was like, he was saying he was backstage one time and he got invited into a 3-way, and he was like, "No, I'm cool, man. Juggalettes will fuck anything and everyone. It's awesome." That's the one great thing about ICP. They're like the new free love.
All right, we're gonna go to the post show.
I'm gonna go pee.
Yes,
I'm gonna go pee,
doing the
Ben.
same.
I'm gonna pee.
But I'll be in here.
All right, later.
See you guys this soon. Bye bye.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.
The Last Laugh is a new podcast from the Daily Beast and Himalaya Media where comedians unveil their realest selves. Hosted by the Daily Beast's Matt Wilstein, The Last Laugh features in-depth interviews with the biggest names in comedy and some of the new voices crashing the party. Sarah Silverman reveals that Netflix sent her flowers when her Hulu late night series got an Emmy nomination, and Hulu sent her a bill for hair and makeup for an awards ceremony. Tony Hale talks about the difference between playing Buster Bluth on Arrested Development and Gary Walsh on Veep. Both characters are head cases, but the differences are more nuanced than you may think. Ron Funches talks about passing on a half-hour special from Netflix and has some words for the streamer that almost every other stand-up comic is clamoring to get onto. There's a new episode every Tuesday with big names like Crooked Media co-founder and former White House speechwriter John Lovett and emerging voices like Saturday Night Live writer and stand-up comic Sam J. Subscribe to The Last Laugh now on Apple Podcasts, the Himalaya app, and wherever you listen to podcasts. Did you know that you can actually get paid just for listening to this podcast? Might sound insane, but it's true, and you can do it with the new free app called Podcoin. It literally pays you to listen to podcasts like the Drunken Peasants. Here's how it works. Listen to podcasts and earn Podcoin while you listen. Then turn that Podcoin in for gift cards at places like Amazon or Starbucks. Or, if you're a good person, you can even donate the Podcoin to charity. The more you listen, the more you earn. Download Podcoin app right now on iPhone or Android and use our code PEASANTS, that's PEASANTS, and you'll receive 300 Podcoin just for signing up. And if you listen to enough of us on there, you can get a cappuccino at Starbucks or an Amazon gift card on us. So listen to the podcast, or virtually any podcast on Podcoin, and sign up with the code PEASANTS, PEASANTS, to start earning today. It'll change the way you listen to podcasts.